good to be back. Actually doing the talk show. We got a crazy special guest here today, and we're gonna bring her in right now. It's King of Archers. Woo 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 woo. Hello, Yellow Ring. Hello, Hidden Treaty. Hello, King. How are you doing? Ooh, I wonder. It's you. It's friend. Hello, friend. How are you, friend? I got new glasses. Wow, crazy. I know. I I it's been a process for you.
Smite!
Oh God, why is that coming through there? Hold on. Oh,
I can hear all of that.
weird. Okay, cool.
Anyway.
Now it's coming. Audio
CT
wasn't coming
scan.
through my headphones. Sorry. You doing all right?
I have to go get a CT scan before I get glasses.
Why?
They are worried I only got soup in my head.
Oh no, not soup head.
Yeah, they gotta go make sure there's still brain in there.
Oh, that's not good. Why? What? How'd you get soup head?
Soup.
Also, hi. I've also got to go to work tomorrow and shovel a bunch of snow and salt the earth. Great, that sounds wonderful.
That's how you kill.
Yeah, that's how you kill everything. You salt the earth.
Only salt the concrete.
That's true. That's to prevent people from slipping. It's true.
Yeah, except not on road, because then that's how you destroy tires.
It sure is. It sure is. And rust the underside of people's cars.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. We don't use
That's
that much
true.
salt out on the west, so you don't get that
Right.
much as like you do in like the East Coast, where people just get rusted up cars.
So you're gonna get notified that salt destroys roads and cars, then hold complaint stream.
What else? What else would you find out here? Also, Hidden Treaty says soup. In my King of Archers, it's more likely than you think.
I know, right? It's got soup. It's French onion soup,
Ooh,
but without the cheese though, so it kind of sucks.
that does kind of suck.
There's no cheese in here. It's only soup and onion.
That sucks. Sorry, that sucks.
Yeah, that's fine. I am in decked out. I am. I logged on to make sure it worked. Firebolt said hi to me and showed me around. And then I haven't logged on because I've been super busy and anxious.
Oh, King, that brings me to something you were busy with. I saw you put out a new video.
My God, I did. I'm in a cool new server called Hearthcraft with some of my friends and some new friends that I haven't met yet, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, that's
I don't have
awesome.
a house yet.
How's been the process of making those videos, of getting back into things?
Hard.
Hard.
I put out one video, and then one of my server buddies, I think it's Rail Maximus, has already put out 3 episodes, and then Cranio Dad has already put out like 4.
Oh damn.
And it's like, I have one video, and I have the intro of episode 2. Like, can we like chill, please?
Oh man.
Seems really nice, and I'm excited to get into the meat of it. We're gonna be doing this for a very long time, so
That's great. I'm excited to see more of it. I like the vibes of the first episode. I watched it yesterday, and
it's very. I didn't do too much editing.
Yeah.
Mainly because I needed to get it out, and I was like, I cannot put too much effort into this. But
No,
I think
it
it
worked
was
perfectly.
I'm like content with it, and I really like it. I'm trying to if for anyone who may know the server, it's very hermit crafty.
Right.
Not to compare servers, like I know it's kind of a bad thing to do, but it's the best way to describe it. Everyone's like a really talented builder. So like it's very cool, and I'm really excited, and it's a huge honor that Mike invited me, just because I've never finished a build in my life, and now I'm dedicated to this at minimum year-long project where I have to finish a build.
I was impressed by what you were doing. It was nice seeing because like again I don't know much about anything Minecraft, but it was nice seeing you build the big old structure, the mob farm.
I forgot I did build that.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I did on day 2.
Yeah,
Was just
yeah.
But yeah, so I built that, and now basically everyone in that little like group abandoned it. No one goes. I go there to collect gunpowder every now and then and just see like the remains of what we did. Everyone's kind of spread out now. But I don't know. I'm excited. I do have a little I have my starter house planned out, so I know what it's going to look like. I just need to actually build it. But I just don't have enough time to sit down and actually like record it. So I've just been wandering around collecting resources for the past like day and a half.
Right, I totally get that. It's when you're doing that kind of stuff, it's hard to. We got jobs, you know, and we got other life obligations, so it's hard to dedicate everything to that. It's like
exactly.
Yeah, it's like I just started. I recorded an actual voiceover for a video a couple days ago. I haven't edited the audio for it yet, but hopefully that'll be done by next week. But like it's been like a month since I put out a video, and that feels like.
What's your least favorite part about editing?
My least favorite part, probably is the audio. To be honest, audio editing.
Don't mind the part where I'm like cutting my voice and like cutting other people's voice. I despise background music.
Oh God, yeah.
I hate putting background music in. I think it's partially because it's like the final thing I do before like the video can get rendered and put out, but also because I suck at finding appropriate music. I'm just, what can I put here? Animal Crossing? Here you go.
That is what a lot of people do, yeah.
This video is Animal Crossing, but it's just, I hate it. I will sit on a video for like 3 days, completely finished except for the audio. I have The World According to King, episode 2, basically done, and it's been sitting unfinished because the audio hasn't been, like, the background music hasn't been edited.
Right.
And it's just been sitting there for 3 months because of that. I have to like record one extra thing to explain the long absence, and like 3 video games have come out that would help explain it. I was supposed to make it so that it was like Tears of the Kingdom that I had been playing for too long. That's how long it's been since that episode has been done. Anyways, I'm just
No, I totally get that. What I actually do for background music, because that was one of my bugaboos, was background music. I found like a lo-fi, royalty-free lo-fi play, like hour-long video, and like there's a couple videos from that I'm like, okay, there's a couple of like songs from that I'm like, okay, I like these. A couple songs from the YouTube archives, I'm like, okay, I'm fine with this. So I have like 6 or 8 songs that I feel comfortable with, and if you listen to my videos, it's a lot of the same different songs being used over and over again, but like. There's always a few different ones, just like cycled through different episodes, and I just like plop those in for like a section that feels appropriate. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do this because it's simpler. I'm not gonna fucking like. It's a pain. It's a real pain. I completely understand that.
I've been trying to do like the whole like matching audio to like the situation. But it means I've had to cut out so many of like the things that I've relied on before. Like I used to use Wappy Dog audio for like everything because I love Wappy Dog.
I know you do.
I'm on the Wappy Dog Wikipedia, by the way. Just putting that out there.
Of course you are.
But I had to like get rid of it because it just didn't match anything that I was doing.
Right.
Because it's like, it's too upbeat and it's too, like, reviewy. And now it's like I'm doing, like, more Minecraft stuff and I just can't do it. I wish I was more like Etho. Etho just edits, like, he just cuts clips and then throws it all together and he just doesn't do anything else and he has 2 million followers. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I was Etho.
Yeah, it,
If only I was good at Redstone.
it's one of those things. Like I wish I could just throw things out there and not have to do any kind of background audio and stuff. And like
It, like
like
it's not
I
even.
want to do that, but like I know it adds so much more to do to add it.
That's fair. I just hate how it sounds without it.
Yeah.
Like it's fine when you're editing, but the second you have like a full render and you're just listening to it, and it's like, where is the background music? It drives me insane.
Yeah. It
So I
feels
have
like
to
there's
do.
something missing. Yeah.
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 It
Uh
just feels a little too like quiet.
yeah.
Especially when like it's fine when you're talking to other people, but the second you're by yourself, it's like, oh, this I leave pauses a lot. That's the
For
other issue, is that I tend to stutter a lot, so I have to cut out so many things.
same.
Like I'll say something funny, like just like on the fly, but I'll stutter over it and I'm like, oh, but that's so funny. So I'll have to like walk 10 paces back and re-record what I just said.
I have God, most of my videos are off script right nowadays. So when I'm recording, I'm just like thinking on the fly of what to say, and the amount of times I like flub my words, or like I want to say a word, and then I just can't pronounce it in the moment. It's so fucking annoying, and like it gets grating to me over time because I'm just like, I just need to say this fucking word. I just need to explain this thing like it is in my head, but I can't make word go. It's annoying.
Yeah, everywhere though. It's really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. I cut out
It
so
is.
many ums and like stuff like that. But audio editing is my worst part, because like what I do is I have like an Adobe Audition audio track that I make, and like that's the core of the video, right? Because it's just, my videos are based off my audio tracks, and then I make everything else around that. Which is like, it's I like most of the other parts of it just fine. Clip finding and like putting in the clips and stuff that can be grating if it's like too long. But I've come through with a nice workflow for myself where that feels nice and natural. But like that aspect of just listening to my voice and like trying to like mentally be like, okay, I said this there and that there. Do I need to like add something more? Do I need to take something out? Does this section really work? And I have to go and listen to like the few minutes before that again, and it's just a pain in the ass. It's like organizing my thoughts get really jumbled.
My favorite, and I'm sure this happens to you, my favorite is when I say a line really good, but I slur a word. So I re-record it. But then when I go back and listen to it to figure out which one I like more, I still like the first one more. And I'm like, do I just deal with the fact that I slurred this word?
Yeah, exactly. No, I could totally get that. I'm just like,
What is a Fami tracker? Compose your. Fun fact, my outro is a original piece that my brother did that he let me use. It sounds like Animal Crossing music, but it's completely original and only him. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I used for some of my earlier videos, I used my a song from my band, my ska band that I used to be in, some of our music then.
This.
Yeah, wasn't a good band, but we're still. But yeah, it's a lot. Video making can be a lot. I'm glad to see more.
Let's talk about video editing for 20 minutes.
No, video editing is a good topic. I like it. I think it's
interesting if you actually edit, but the second you don't, you're like, what are they talking about?
No, yeah. There's that aspect to it. But overall, I think people enjoy having a discussion here about stuff. But King, do you see that I'm screen sharing to you?
I do. You're currently minimized though.
Is it now?
Oh, there it is.
Okay, good.
This
here.
Is great. I haven't watched any anime. I haven't even watched Spy X Family season 2.
See, that's actually what I want. Here's what I want to do, right?
Let's go.
I want to go through here, and I want to go through the voting process, right? And I want you to vote along with me here.
Okay, wait, Yellow Ring. That
But
sounds really cool. Actually, I might actually look into it. I'm not a music person, but I do like chipsets and stuff. So
what
why
I
did you go back? Hey, go back to that. Why
no,
did you full screen again?
I have to put in my email. I don't want people to
Oh,
see what my email for
okay,
my Crunchyroll is.
I see. Yeah, your email anime lover 20,000
That's exactly it. Yes.
at yahoo.com. Why do you use Yahoo? That's so messed up.
Listen, Yahoo. If I need a email to fucking lose all my emails and junk,
Well,
it's
what?
got to be Yahoo. Anyway, so what I want to do, King, is I want to go through this voting process here with you,
I'm
and
voting Chainsaw Man. I don't know any of these other things, but I'm voting Chainsaw Man just because all of my family likes Chainsaw Man, and I have to represent them.
see that's the
Is that
thing is
what I need
I
to
want to
do?
go off of I'm gonna vote for myself, and I want you also to pick one off of vibes, just straight
Oh,
vibes.
I can do vibes. I'm so good at vibing.
Anime of the year, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, perfect. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna pick. I am gonna pick. Chainsaw Man's a good one. Chainsaw Man's a good one. I like Chainsaw Man. Oshi no Ko is really good. Demon
I saw the
Slayer.
manga when it first came out, and I was like, "Oh, that's a pretty cover. Maybe I'll pick it up." And then I never did, and then it got an anime,
Mm.
and I was like, "Oh, it must be good."
It's I know people rave about the manga. I need to read at some point, but so like these are all good anime. This is anime of the year, of course.
At least
So
I
like
know them, you know.
yeah, I've done
Because they're
videos on 3 of them, 2 of them. I did a video on Jujutsu Kaisen, but on Jujutsu Kaisen season 1. So
I want the vendetta against Jujutsu Kaisen because I know it's not as funny as the clips I've seen.
it's not it's not a funny
Yeah, I
anime.
know it's not. Just like I see like the funny clips of like that one guy like getting hit on, so his friends go and like harass him,
Yeah,
and
Megami.
I'm like, that's super funny." But I also know that like none of the like that is like one scene out of like a bazillion where everything is wrong and awful.
So Yellow Ring Jujutsu Kaisen did not implode at any point in time. It stayed consistent all the way through. There was no implosion. That didn't happen. But Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 actually, uh, it probably is the anime of the year. Like I'm gonna be real. Like so the animation alone and like just the
Pretty.
way they adapted this the manga, because I have read the manga. This is probably the most impressive job I've seen this year. I really love Bocchi the Rock. And I also have a really soft spot for Oshinoko. Demon Slayer was good. I wouldn't put it as my anime of the year, but it was good. And Vinland Saga season 2, such a
Why is
beautiful
Demon
anime.
Slayer allowed to be up there and like One Piece isn't?
One Piece, no, yeah, One Piece doesn't get put in these because it's like a long running anime section, and One Piece always
I
wins
guess it would
that.
just win.
Yeah,
It would just win everything. One
yeah,
Piece fans go crazy.
yeah, I do.
Anyways, I'm voting Chainsaw Man.
You're voting Chainsaw Man. I'm gonna vote Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 for mine.
I can never vote for Jujutsu Kaisen because I don't know who it was, but someone came up to me when it was first starting and it was like, "Hey, you should watch this because you'll probably like Gojo." And I was like, "Gojo is just like a sluttier Kakashi. Like I don't want that.
He absolutely
Get
is. Yeah.
him away from me. Where's my modesty? Cover your face up."
God. Okay. Also, King, for some reason, like it sounds like the low end of your audio keeps cutting out. Like,
Oh, does it?
yeah,
Um,
your noise gate might be a bit too high.
I have no idea what I've done to my audio.
I think it's like in your Discord settings.
My Discord settings? I've done nothing to my Discord settings.
Yeah, like input sensitivity.
My input volume is at max.
Your input volume's at max, but like your like it's like when you like it doesn't detect like this like your quieter sounds, and like it cuts you off. It feels like.
I don't know how to fix this. Advanced? Automatic gain control? Do I need to turn that off?
Yeah, I turned that off.
Okay, I turned that off. Does that sound better? I
It
have
does
noise
actually.
suppression. Did I turn that off?
No, I wouldn't turn that off. I think you're
Noise
fine.
echo cancellation? Should I turn that off?
No, that's fine.
Okay, just the automatic gain control. Because I
Yeah.
need you to know, everything else on my audio, like if it's not OBS, I have not changed. Like I'm on like default settings on everything.
Okay. I think that's good. That's enough.
Okay, just let me know. Just let me know if it cuts out again, and I don't know, restart my GoXLR or something.
Nah, I think you're fine. All right. Perfect. So best continuing series. Now we have Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, One Piece, Spy Family, and Vinland Saga. What's your vibes? What's your vibes?
Like Spy X Family, but I just know that like best continuing series, like sure.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it deserves to win. Like it's cute. But it's not like it's not reinventing the wheel, you know.
It's not bringing anything new and exciting to anime.
Yeah, it's just like a cute. Like I like the premise; it's super cute, but it's just not doing it for me. I think the issue is that like I didn't watch season 2, which says everything. Like I'm not like hyped to go watch it.
I totally sorry.
Get off your phone. Get off your phone.
I know. Sorry, I gotta do something real quick. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm back. No, I completely understand that. It's been hard for me to catch up, also, because
hi, Golden Clouds. Sorry, I'm cutting you off. I didn't realize that Golden Clouds was here. Hi, Golden.
Hi, Golden.
Hey.
Spy Family, like, I love it. I want to watch more of it, but like, also, it's like one of those anime. It's like, it's some other time. The one I'm most excited for, and I think the one that did the most this year, has to be One Piece. I gave Anime of the Year for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, but like if we're talking best continuing series, it's One Piece. Like it can't be anything else.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like One Piece, but even I'm gonna be a partial like judge here and be like, it's One Piece. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. I totally I understand your yes, you're not in for the vibe, but yeah. Okay.
I don't know half of these.
Okay. So, do you know what Bocchi the Rock is?
I do, because I watched your video on it.
Oh, thank you.
I really liked it too. I like when she did the screaming thing and she turned into static.
It's a very
that was a mood.
Yeah, it's a very much a mood anime. Also, yeah, Drums of Liberation and One Piece was so good. So I love these series. I like Chainsaw Man. Hell's Paradise was okay. I don't think I'm gonna remember it that much after this year, because it's like a kind of like an edgy anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to Chainsaw Man because I heard that. Oh, wait, I do know Zom 100. Isn't that the one that was like, we aren't going to keep releasing episodes because we forgot to do them?
They had to delay the final 3 episodes. They did come out on Christmas, and it is all out. But Zom 100, I'm gonna show you the OP for it real quick, just because this is probably one of my favorite OPs of the year.
The OP though.
Hmm.
I've seen the OP.
You've seen the OP? Have you seen the full one where they're dancing?
I have, yeah.
Okay. I am gonna play a little bit of it just real quick.
Save the copyright. Maybe mute your audio.
Nah, it's fine.
We're living dangerously.
I also love how the signs up here say "Song of the Dead." It's a really fun. It's like one of the most fun and energetic zombie anime that I've ever seen. I was actually about to talk about it, but this actually probably is my favorite new series. Just because like every episode of it's so ridiculous, and it feels like it's trying to do something that you don't really see that much, which is like have like a heavy topic, but also be more about how life isn't meant for work and life isn't meant for what our society has turned into. So it's like free yourself. Be sure to live. Also, Heavenly Delusion's okay. There were some scenes at the end there that made me not want to talk about it that much, but it's okay. Zom 100 though is my favorite.
I'm going to Chainsaw Man.
You into Chainsaw Man?
Like, I don't mind. Like, I know Oshinoko. I know Boshi the Rock.
Right.
I don't know Heavenly Delusion. I don't know Hell's Paradise. And I don't really know Zom 100 too much aside from, like, them pausing episodes. But also, I don't care what they're doing with zombies. I'm so sick of zombies.
No, I know, but that's what makes it good.
Yeah, like, I get it. But, like, I don't care how well you reinvent the wheel. I just cannot care about anything zombie related. Like, I'm so burnt out from zombies. Every time I see, like, an apocalypse apocalypse thing, a cool thing, like, I just can't be bothered.
No,
you know? Like,
I totally understand that.
It's good, you have to watch it, but it's zombies. At the end of the day, it's still zombies, and I just don't care about zombies.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's not focused on the zombies, you know? It's more focused on just character interactions and, like, being ridiculous. Like, there's a zombie shark that, like, it's ridiculous. But
yeah, it's like I'm sure it's a nice take on, like, the quote-unquote apocalypse, but
Heavenly Delusion's also a post-apocalypse show, but I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it.
Bug Films.
Bug Films. Yeah, it's a new studio. They're the ones who did Zom 100.
I vote Chainsaw Man.
You vote
wait,
Chainsaw
hold on,
Man. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Hold on. We should wait.
Okay,
Let's
we'll
wait for...
We'll wait for the pores. No.
I'm also poor, please.
No, it's fine. Exciting. Exhilarating.
Do me a favor. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse and I get bitten, just shoot me.
I'm not going to Alberta.
You might have to. Have you never played Death Row to Canada?
That's true.
Yeah, come on. That's how the apocalypse is gonna happen. Anyways.
Anyway, I vote Zom 100. King, you vote Chainsaw Man. Is that right?
Chainsaw Man, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Next one. Best film.
Ooh, I have not watched many movies.
I don't know any of these.
I have not watched any of these.
Kaguya-sama, though. I know Kaguya-sama. I keep meaning to watch it. I'm voting for that one.
I think I watched this, actually. I did watch this. I just didn't watch it in a movie form. I'm voting for this, too.
Yeah, Kaguya-sama!
Yay! I've heard the first Slam Dunk is good, and I want to watch Suzume, but we're voting Kaguya-sama because it's the one we watched.
I'm sure there's better ones. I didn't watch Kaguya-sama, but I do know Kaguya-sama. So we're voting for Kaguya-sama. The second I know something, like, it's instantly the best thing. That's how it works.
Kaguya-sama is so good. It's a great
I've
series.
heard. It's like a fun little comedy romance type thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch it.
Okay, so this one's a bit of a hard one. They really did not have a lot for this. If some of these are on here.
Gundam Buddy Daddies. Oh, I know that one.
Buddy Daddies. There's Akiba Maid War, which is about it's about a maid cafe in early 2000s, late 90s, Akihabara, except the
or something.
It's like gang wars, basically. It's like supposed to be like a Yakuza gang war kind of thing, except with maids.
Mainly because I saw clips of it on TikTok. I also saw clips of Buddy Daddies on TikTok. But I'm voting Gundam because I like the Gundam series.
Yeah.
King's logic is how Big Hero 6 got the Oscar, and that's why I'm not the one voting, and Cold is.
I am also going to be voting Mumble Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury because
sorry.
Mumble Suit Gundam. Mobile Suit Gundam: Witch from Mercury is by far, like, I don't really know much about this. This is a golfing anime. What the do you think I'm going to be watching this? I've never even heard. Oh, I do know about this. The DIY anime, where it's just girls in like a future world making crafts. And then
Sure,
I've
it's
never even heard of this one.
the marginal service. No, well, sorry, what are we voting on again?
Best original
Category?
anime.
Let's be honest, Gundam isn't the most original. It's been around forever. But we're voting on Gundam because Buddy Daddies is just Spy X Family, but if they were gay.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird that they put that this qualifies for original anime when it's based off of Mobile Suit Gundam, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have its own source material, so I guess that counts.
They do got witches.
They do have witches. I've heard Witch from Mercury was really good, and that Bandai was like, they're not lesbians, they're just really good friends, and the creative team was like, they're lesbians, damn it. No, yeah, they're very, very clearly gay. It's not even like hidden. It's not even like they're wearing wedding rings at the end of it. It's like, what the Anyway. Okay.
Best
Oh,
anime.
hey, there's one that you'll know. Best animation.
I want to vote Trigun so badly. I know that's crazy because people hate 3D, but they did it so well. Have
Yeah.
you seen the intro? Have you seen the outros? Like, they're so good. They did it so crazy well. And I want to vote for them so badly, but I know that I will be in the minority, and I know it's going to sound like voter bias. But like sit here and pretend Mappa isn't an incredible like company. Like, they're really, really good. Bones as well is also insanely good. I've seen Mob Psycho 100. Like, that animation is incredible. But Trigun Stampede does something so different than the others, you know?
Yeah. No, it is a really hard one.
So well. Because it made 3D look good.
Yeah. I think, Yellow Orange is the studio that landed Lustrous. They also did Beastars, but yeah, their most recent one is Trigun Stampede. The thing with this section is that in any other year, I honestly think I would give it a Trigun Stampede because I think it is the most unique animation that we've seen in a very, very long time, and it is such a wonderful, like, such a wonderfully done art style. It pushes like the limits of like what people think 3D anime can be. Like it is really like I think of all the 6 anime that are listed here, Trigun Stampede has the most likely to have an actual like seismic impact and like the way animation and like projects are handled going forward, because I think it is a really good proof of concept for like how amazing a 3D animated show can be, like an actual like seasonal TV show can be.
It shows what a 3D animation is supposed to look like.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It set the bar in such an incredible way that was not set before, and that is why I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I've seen the animation of Jujutsu Kaisen. It's amazing. It's incredible. I've seen Mob Psycho 100. I've been blown away. But the difference is, like, I've seen the same clip over and over again of those specific things.
Yeah.
But you could show me any part of Trigun Stampede and I could just be amazed. That's the difference, is that, like, all of Trigun, the entire time, it is doing something different.
Yeah, and Yellow Ring, I know that I'm not, like, I'm educated in the matter, but it, like, you know, I mean, again, we're just talking about our, like, personal preferences, and, like, I don't think Trigun Stampede isn't gonna win, which is unfortunate, because I'm gonna be honest. If any, like, this is the wrong year because Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is so fully and completely like does some of the most insane things I've ever seen in an anime. Like its mastery of 2D animation and the fights in that anime back to back to back to back in one actual season. I don't think there's anything that's been like that. And like I can't not vote for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, but I really do want to give it a Trigun Stampede because I do love what they did with it. I think it is such a beautiful, like wonderfully animated show that I think a lot more people should give a chance because it really is like a shining example of what 3D can be. But unfortunately it's going against one of the best animated shows ever in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Because, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, your vote probably won't matter anyways. I know for a fact Trigun Stampede isn't winning.
No, I know.
It's fine.
I know, but it's
I just
good.
know it deserves it. What matters is that you also think it deserves it. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
What I think is amazing is that it got nominated. To be honest, like the fact that the fact that a 3D animated show made it to best animated, I think it's a great
The fact
sign.
that I'm nominated is already so much more than I was hoping for.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah,
like, at least it
that's
got
on.
the recognition that it deserves.
Exactly. At least people who were like in the know who like put this together recognized
Like,
it. Other
they
people
did
recognized
did their research with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dragon Stampede, did you know I got a cool? It's not a cool one because it's really ugly, but I bought it. I have a new Dragon Stampede hoodie,
Oh, you do?
and it's great. Yeah, it's literally just like Bash and Wolfwood on like both sides of like the zipper, and then
Mhm.
it just says Wolfwood on one arm and Vash the Stampede on the other, and that's it. And it's so ugly looking, but it's really comfy.
Mhm. So here's actually one that's I think is pretty good. Best character design: Oshinoko, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, JJK Season 2, and Trigun Stampede. I actually think I will give this to Trigun Stampede.
Sorry, like okay, hold on. I get it, like best character design, but like, are we talking like best like backstory? Are we talking like everything, or are we just talking like in
Artistic.
general, like how they look?
Their
Because
look.
I would personally give it to Oshinoko.
Oh, really?
Everything else, like, don't get me wrong, I love Trigun Stampede, but like, I just think Oshinoko, just the like, I don't know if like there's going to be like an art style one, because I would give it to Oshinoko. I love the style of it, but I just think like their designs are really nice.
It does have really well designed characters. That's one of the things I did praise about it a lot. And I like there's so many like small touches there that make the characters
Like
really appealing and eye catching.
it's so pretty. And I like the characters. It's just really nice. I would personally give it to Oshinoko. Especially like if we're comparing Trigun Stampede to the original Trigun, like they definitely dumbed down a
Yeah.
lot of the
Yeah.
character designs. But at the same time, I do really, really like how they ended the season
Mm-hmm.
with like the whole reveal of like spoilers. But the whole reveal of like Vash's like signature hairstyle coming in at the end when he like quote unquote awakens or whatever. That's so hype.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super cool. So like I could see myself giving it to Trigun for that, and like maybe I would. Especially if like Oshinoko ends up having like best art style, I might give it to Oshinoko. But I'll maybe give best art direction. You know what? Yeah. If that's the case, but Dragon Stampede is really pretty.
Yeah, it's
I'm with you
hard. It's
there.
hard, isn't it? It's a thing. It's like actually, it is between these two anime for me.
Yeah.
Because like I
'Cause
like the
it's, like,
designs in Chainsaw Man. I don't think it's
so boring.
like
They're
yeah
so boring. They're all in suits.
yeah
Jujutsu Kaisen, they're all literally wearing school uniforms.
yeah.
I've never seen Hell's Paradise. Demon Slayer is so played out.
Demon Slayer is so shonen. Like it, I can't.
Yeah.
There's some good designs in each of them, but like I can't give it to it. Like I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen has probably some of the best male designed characters because like
Outfits. I'm based on mostly their outfit. They're all wearing the same thing.
for the most part, yes, yeah. So I'm gonna give it to Trigun Stampede because I think their character design's the best in this one.
Yeah.
But for art direction, we'll look at what they have there. Okay, best director,
I can't speak on this one at all.
Bocchi the Rock.
Huge. I'll give it to them too. Sure.
Like it's between Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 and Bocchi the Rock, but I'm choosing Bocchi the Rock. I actually call out Kiichiro Saito in my most recent anime review on Frieren because he's also the director for Frieren. But like what they do so well on Bocchi the Rock is there's so much mixed media aspects of it. Like there's a scene. It's in my review, I think. There's a whole scene where Bocchi is like her head is like short circuiting, and so she like turns into like she degrades from like an anime character into like a basic like Unity 3D model, and then flies off into like a bunch of blocks, which is like a reference to a Undertale meme. It's such a ridiculous show, and there's like claymation aspects to it. There's so much weird things that's going on with Bocchi the Rock. I just think it's the most unique one out of these, and I think uniqueness, especially when it comes to anime, is gonna win me over. Cause yeah,
Bocchi the Rock then.
yeah, Poacher the Rock.
I couldn't speak on this even if I wanted to.
No, that's all good. Best cinematography. Ooh,
I'll give it to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen is a good one. I think that's a very strong one here. My actual contender for that's Vinland Saga season 2, because Vinland Saga season 2 has a I think I might give it a Jujutsu Kaisen, but I do want to mention Vinland Saga because with Vinland Saga, there's a lot of contemplation in it and like recognition of like previous wrongs and stuff, and like it's a lot of it's like an inner turmoil kind of season, which is beautiful. It's really amazing. Like season 1 of Vinland Saga is really action heavy, and season 2 just takes a step back and is like, you know, all that action we had in season 1, let's talk about that from a moral standpoint. And like it's really well thought out, and like is a really beautiful display of like cycles of violence and just how all of that affects both you and the people you hurt. And there's so much in that cinematography that captures those feelings and emotions that I want to give it a Vinland Saga season 2, but I do have to pick some of the most memorable moments I have for cinematography is Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, so I have to choose that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hold on.
Best art direction.
Hold on, I didn't thumbs up my food delivery from earlier.
Oh.
I forgot Jujutsu Kaisen would be here.
Yeah.
And Zom 100 was also really good.
Zom 100 is really good, but I do think we gotta give it Oshinoko.
I just think, like, if we're talking specifically color-wise and style-wise, it has to go to Oshinoko.
I think so.
Like, it's like more sparkle anime, but it does it in such like a cool way that like really, I don't know, it just like excites me, you know? Like it's like I see Zom 100, I'm like, yeah, all right. I see Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But Oshinoko is like, I want to have my art look like that.
I think I think there's a lot of really wonderful like lighting effects and art being used in this series. And as much as I love Zom 100 and I think it's the best comedy out of the year, and like there's some really good design aspects of Zom 100, and of course JJK, we can't say enough praise for that, or I can't. Oshinoko I think has the most fun and interesting art direction on its own, and I think it's going to be my clear pick for best art direction this year.
So pretty.
It's so pretty.
Best romance. Uh-oh.
Oof.
I don't know any of these.
So, I actually don't know a lot of these. I do want to watch a lot of them. Like, I've been really... Horimiya, I love season 1 of Horimiya. Insomniacs After School, I hear is really great. My Love Story, Yamada-kun, level 999. And Tomo-chan...
I actually know that one. It's really funny.
Yeah?
Basically, her boyfriend dumps her, and then she ends up hooking, or like she ends up like pretend dating his favorite streamer / gamer. And it's so funny, and he wants like nothing to do with it. I'm voting for that one.
You're voting for this one? Okay.
I'm voting for the story of Yamada-kun.
I'm voting for My Happy Marriage because it's the only one of these that I've actually watched, and also I really love it. I did a whole video about how much I really appreciate this anime.
Is Cloverworks like a Vocaloid producer? Am I crazy?
Cloverworks? They do a lot of things. Hi Yum Yam. How's it going?
Thinking of that does Honeyworks. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. You may if you're free, if you want to talk about anime, you're welcome to join as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't anyways.
I like My Happy Marriage though. My Happy Marriage is a really great romance.
Very good.
Very good. All right, but I want to watch My Love Story Yamada-kun because I keep hearing about it, and like I just never watched it. And I'm like, I should probably watch this. All right, best comedy. Oof. Yutsura Yatsura. I'm surprised to see Yutsura Yatsura on here. Do you know Yutsura Yatsura?
No.
You've probably I'm pretty sure you've probably seen like uh its older design, because it's based off of Yatsura. It's based off of an older anime that's by the same person who did it's like the same creator who did fucking what's it called?
Yeah, I know this. Never mind. Forget it. I know exactly what this is. I just don't recognize the name.
It's one. That's one of. It was like that for me too. Like I didn't recognize the name forever, and I'd see ads of it when I was in Japan.
That girl, I'm like, oh yeah, 100%. I know this one.
Yeah. It's by the same creator as the person who did Inuyasha.
That explains a lot, yeah.
And Rama One Half, yeah. So yeah, I like Yatsura Yatsura. It's a weird ass show. I'm not gonna vote for it because it's not like its comedy didn't have like it's a lot more like short like gag humor.
Yeah, I know you're probably voting for Zom 100.
Yeah, I am. I love Bocchi the Rock. Bocchi the Rock's also a hilarious fucking show. Spy Family is always fun. Spy Family always like the way it makes me laugh though is like more of a chuckle. Like, haha, that's fun. I like this. And Zom 100 is the one that Zom 100 and Bocchi the Rock actually like made me like pause, laugh, and like go back and watch again. Like their sequences. These are the two funniest ones for me. But I had to pick Zom 100. Have you heard like have you heard of Mashal?
I know. Wait, no, I have. Never mind. Oh my god, I can't believe I would know this. No, I do know this.
It's Harry Potter but buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this. Okay, I personally don't think I'm surprised it's on here.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. I'm just surprised it's on here. Surely there were better comedies in anime this year.
You'd think anyways, so, but Buddy Daddies is on here also, and I barely ever hear anyone talk about Buddy Daddies.
This is the one like where I've actually heard everything for the first time.
Yeah. Mashal has been on my mind a lot recently because their OP for season 2 that just came out is by Creepy Nuts, and it's such a bop of an OP. I haven't watched the anime at all. I know Yosh loves it for some reason, but yeah, he would.
Sounds like such a Yoshi anime.
Yeah, it really is. But okay, there we go. Best action.
Well,
ooh,
I mean,
ooh, this is actually hard. I gotta go. It's between these two anime at the bottom here. I love One Piece. Do you know I love One Piece?
I do. I do know that.
Have you ever thought about Monkey D. Luffy?
I like his. Wait, hold on. Are you caught up? I don't know if I'm about to spoil things for you.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Okay, I like his little white hair character thing he's got going on right now.
Yeah.
The little cloud. That's
Gear 4.
Cool. I think about that every now and then. I'm like, whoa, that's cool.
It's so sorry, Gear 5. What am I talking about? Gear 4 is that. Gear 5, Luffy.
Yeah, that's cool. Cloud Luffy?
Yeah.
I dig that. I think that's neat.
The animation for it's so good too because he's basically like a rubber hose type like animation character. Like Cuphead. It's very Cuphead actually.
In One Piece.
I love One Piece.
I know this. Anyway, I do like I like Gear 5 Luffy.
Gear 5 Luffy's great. There's a lot of cool things they did in this. I think I gotta give it a One Piece.
Give it a One Piece.
Give it a One Piece. I'm doing a One Piece. I'm sorry. I love you, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, but I gotta give it a One Piece.
Votes already. Get out of here.
We got enough. It's fine.
Best fantasy.
Ooh, okay. This one's a little harder because I actually did watch Ancient Magus Bride Season 2 recently.
Season 2?
Yeah. Because it's all the ones from this year, yeah.
I feel like I'd have to give it to Ancient Magus Bride or Mashal.
Yeah.
But I feel like giving it to Mashal would be doing Ancient Magus Bride a disservice.
Yeah, Ancient Magus Bride, especially this season of it, because I just watched all of it. I binged like the entire show. it's so good. Like I love it's like a lot of like, you know, older like fairies and fae type creatures and that kind of like mythology. And I love its vibe and like learning more about the world and its own interpretation of like these Celtic myths, you know. Um it's good vibes. It's really good vibes. Demon Slayer's good. I'm not going to give it for this one in this situation. Mushoku Tensei, I have so much I could say about that, and I have many, many thoughts. I just I cannot bring myself to watch that show anymore. It's just no, I'm done.
Into the Ancient Mega Spread. It's okay.
Ancient Mega
We've
Spread.
decided.
Yeah. I like Ranking of Kings, but you know, I didn't watch this season because it was just a bunch of short stories. Anyway. Best drama. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's see here. You have Oshinoko, Attack on Titan, the final season, the final chapters, special one. The naming convention for Attack on Titan's ending was terrible. Mappa, do better.
To be honest, I hate Attack on Titan. I despise the show. I don't think it's that good.
No, it's not as good as people. It's not as good as people make it out to be.
That's my hot take. I'm sorry. My dad would probably hate me because he really likes Attack on Titan.
Really,
but,
your dad does? That's surprising.
Yeah, he liked Attack on Titan. Well, he also liked he also really liked My Hero Yoshihiko. Yoshihiko?
Really?
What was it called? My Hero. Is it My Hero Yoshi? No, it's not My Hero Yoshino. What's it called? Yoshihiko and the Yoshihiko. The Hero Yoshihiko and the Demon King's Castle. That's it.
Oh, the hero.
The Hero Yoshihiko and the Demon King's Castle. It's not technically. It's not an anime. It's a live action, but it's a Dragon Quest comedy series, and it's really good.
Oh, I see. This is weird.
And specifically because it's Dragon Quest, I always like associate it with anime, only because it's Dragon Quest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's so funny, and my dad loves it.
Well, that's I'm learning so many things about your dad.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love my dad.
It was really weird seeing an anime try to do Looney Tunes animation. A lot of it worked, but a lot of it also didn't. It's fine. I liked it. Sorry. Okay, so best drama. Oshinoko is a fun mystery. Attack on Titan, no. Heavenly Delusion is a good drama, but I feel like it didn't nail the ending. My Happy Marriage is a wonderful anime, great romance. I'm not gonna put it as a best drama. To Your Eternity season 2, I need to finish season 2, and the fact that I haven't been driven to finish it makes it not the best drama. I'm sorry. It's Vinland Saga in season 2 because like I've never seen an anime. I've never seen an anime do what it did compared to season 1, and like nail it so well. So, yeah. How do you feel, King?
Hurry. I got nothing.
Nothing. All right.
I don't know how serious they are.
All right. It's best slice of life.
Well, we gotta give it to Bocchi the Rock.
We gotta give it to Bocchi the Rock. I mean, come on.
There's nothing else. You gotta just hit vote. We just vote and move on. We gotta give it to them. There's nothing else.
There's nothing else. Okay. Best main character. Ooh.
Bocchi, Mob. I'm sorry. You're gonna give best animation to Dragon Stampede, but you're not going to include Vash as the best main character? You're gonna give it to Eren Yeager?
People love Eren. I don't get it, but they do. He's a fucking asshole.
Easy. I feel so scammed. Like this.
I know.
Sorry, I just feel like.
Speak your piece.
Like the Anime Awards just means nothing now. If you're going to award main character nominations to Eren fucking Yeager and not Vash the Stampede, that's crazy to me.
It's very bad. I don't like it. I don't like that they decided to go Aaron in this section. I get it. They have to because like people on Twitter would riot and they're annoying as hell. But fucking Aaron Yeager is not a great character, to be honest. Like he just isn't.
He just sucks. I don't even know much about Attack on Titan, but I know he sucks.
So like Shigeo Kageyama from Mob Psycho, incredible character, one of the best in all of anime. Bochi the Rock, such a relatable character. Love Bochi.
Because Ash isn't on here, I have to give it to Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy probably is the right choice.
Yeah, like if you put me in a room with all 6 of these people and you were like, "Hey, pick one." First of all, I wouldn't even see Bochi because she'd probably be hiding, so I'd pick Luffy. Like easy pick.
Yeah. Thorfinn's also a great pick. I love Thorfinn. I love you, buddy. I'm picking Luffy. Denji's also. I don't have a problem with putting Denji in here, but like of the characters, these 4 have a lot going on. These 2, Denji has more. Aaron does not.
Denji or Luffy, I would pick Luffy anytime. That's crazy.
It's got to be Luffy.
Like I don't care how cool Denji is. I have to pick Luffy.
Okay.
I'd pick Luffy over Naruto. Are you kidding me?
So this one is hard. This is a harder one. Okay.
Wait, what is this vote for?
Best supporting character.
Hey, quick question. Why is oh my god, I thought Gojo was on there twice. No, I don't know who Geto's. They personally should not give Jujutsu Kaisen 2 votes. That's stupid. Anyways, I'm giving it to Power.
Oh, you're giving it to Power. Ooh, okay. Power. I like it. It's a good pick. Power is a fun character.
Regan, whatever.
Reagan.
I don't care what his name is. I know that whatever Bones has a heart on for him, and that's whatever. That's their prerogative.
They're so horny for him. Bones is as horny for Reagan as Mappa is horny for Gojo.
Yeah, like I know that he's like a cool character and all, and he has like a cool redemption arc and everything, and it's super cool. I'm just gonna give it a Power. I just have to give it a Power.
The king is gonna give it a Power.
I know people who would kill me if I didn't give it a Power. That's all I'll say.
Horny. Reagan, Bones is super horny for Reagan, and Mappa is undeniably horny for Gojo. You cannot tell me that I'm wrong. I am not wrong. Also, hi NATO, hi Crisis, how you doing? We're doing Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I'm voting for Reagan because I love Reagan because he's a shyster and he's a dumbass and I love him.
You're just like
I'm sorry, he's amazing.
Like Bones, they made him more amazing.
He's such a ridiculous asshole. He's amazing.
You're just like Bones. You're just a little skeleton.
Well, Bones made some of the best anime ever, so you know they have good opinions. Also,
not gonna finish it.
I'm voting Gojo. I am in my spirit voting for Gojo for Neha because that is who she would vote for. Simp. Anyway, moving on. Hi Nia. Must protect at all cost. Ooh. Okay. Who were these characters? Anya, Bochi.
Oh, I like Bochi though.
Hattori. Pochita. Look at he's got a little chainsaw for his face.
We know that there's no protecting him.
There's not.
I know enough about Chainsaw Man.
And Suletta.
I gotta give it to Boji.
You gotta give it to Boji?
I don't know much about that anime, but I do know that he must be protected at all costs. Anya can take care of herself. She's smart.
Anya is crafty.
Like she'll read people's mind and be like, I gotta get out of here. You know? Like I know that she's like a little kid, so she's still like stupid. But she's still smart enough. Boji though, he's just a little guy. Like I don't look at Anya and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta protect her at all costs. I'm like, oh my god, she's super cool. But like Boji is like, I need him to be safe forever. So I'm giving it to Boji.
Boji is really like, he's hard to beat because he's such a. Look at this little guy.
Come on.
He tries so hard.
I gotta give it a Boji.
I do. I have to. I want to say that I would also love to give it to Bochi, because I love Bochi, and I hope she gets
Fine,
over her anxiety. Soletta does not need protecting; she can protect herself. She has a giant robot.
Yeah, they have to protect her from me. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's
Pochita
scary.
is a little demon. Love him,
And
but
again, we don't need to protect him.
No.
It's a little too late.
Yeah. And I don't know her at all because I never watched Buddy Daddies.
No, give it a Boji. Give it a Boji right now.
Anya can solo in the JJK universe. That's true. We're giving it a Boji.
Oh, true.
Soletta, I haven't seen the show, so I can't say, but I know people will go to war for her. They should go to war for her because Soletta's a great character, but I wouldn't say that she is the one that I would need to protect at all costs. Most of the same options from last year. It is most of the same options from last year.
Is that if they were all dangling off the edge, I'd probably go and say Boji first, alright?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at him. He's weak. He's got weak little arms.
Guy. Keep going. Can't be hung up on this.
Best anime song. Oh, that's an interesting thing that they did this time, where it's just like whatever song, and not just like.
I'm giving it to Kickback just because I've listened to Kenshi literally since he's been doing Vocaloid.
Yeah, Kickback is hard. Kickback's really good. Idol is also an amazing intro for Oshinoko. I actually need to. I'm actually curious which song specifically this is from Bochi. Okay, yes, the open. I don't know why they didn't just say OP, but whatever.
I have to give it a Kickback. Kenshi Yonezu deserves everything. I've been listening to him for so long. He did the Vocaloid song Matryoshka. Mm-hmm. Like, that's all you need to know about him to know that he's the GOAT. He deserves to win. Give it a Kickback. Give it a Kickback. Give it a kick. Give it a kick.
I think I do have to give it a Kickback. I haven't given enough things to Jujutsu Kaisen, and like I haven't given enough things to Chainsaw Man, and I really do love the I really do love Kickback.
Like the others are fine, but it's like when you listen to Kickback, you're immediately just like like, it's so good.
It was the intro for stream for a little bit, so I think I have to. I think I do have to put it as a Kickback for now, to be honest. I also love Work. The OP for Hell's Paradise is really good. Idol is an amazing one, and Idol's my second choice. But if I'm being honest, I gotta give it a Kickback. I'm sorry, I just have to.
Oh, it's so hype. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really fucking good. Okay, best score. I think it's gotta be Bocchi the Rock, right?
I don't know any other songs from Chainsaw Man except for Kickback.
Does this?
Like Bocchi the Rock, like, isn't that like a whole music-based anime? Like, surely it's gotta have the best songs.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like,
you can't have mid songs and be like the band anime.
I think for when I hear Idol, it gets me. Idol's a great, like, I don't think that I don't love Idol. Idol's a great OP, but I had to pick Kickback. I'm sorry. But with all of these, like, we're talking score, so we're talking like in show, not OP or not the OP or the ED. Just like, what's the music in the actual show itself. Attack on Titan is really almost nothing new. Like, it's just Attack on Titan music, and like, sure, I've been hearing it for like a decade. It's fine. Oshinoko has some good music. Chainsaw Man has some good music. Haven't seen Suzume, unfortunately. And Demon Slayer, I like Demon Slayer's music. I think it has a lot of impact, and it's just so fucking good. Like, it hits you here in their action scenes. They hit so much harder because of how epic the music is in Demon Slayer. But it's Bocchi the Rock, and I'm not going to take any other questions on that. Sorry.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Suzume is good. The music didn't stick out for me. Yeah, I don't know. I need to watch it, but yeah. Oshinoko has a good score too, but Bocchi was great. Bocchi's so good. Like, there's so many songs in that I just love so much, so it has to go to Bocchi. Okay. Ooh. Now we're talking about best opening sequence. That's even harder though, because I want to give it to Song of the Dead.
Crazy. We're talking everything now, right?
Yeah, we're talking about everything, like the music and the animation.
I mean, Zom 100 I did see, and it was very cool.
All of these here, I don't have as much. Heavily Delusion's getting washed out of this. I'm sorry. Like, I'm glad that they got nominated so much, but I can't give any category to them. I'm sorry. The first OP for season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen was great. I love it. It's very colorful and energetic. The music, the song isn't my favorite, so it can't win for me, unfortunately. But it's good. Kickback is like the anime, like the story in the OP for Chainsaw Man is really good, and like there's so many fun like references and things that they did with it, that it's like it's been a long time since since Chainsaw Man came out, so like I think it's easy to forget, but like there is so many cool things that they did in the OP for Kickback. Idol is beautiful and amazing, and I love a lot of what they did with it. Some really great moments in that anime and that OP. But like Song of the Dead is the one that I have gone back to the most. Song of the Dead, like for the first 9 episodes of first 7 episodes of of Zom 100, Song of the Dead was just like a lot of it was just like clips from the show put and like very basic animation. Because I think the production issues took a while for them to actually like get it. So like they had all the animation in there to the one you see now. And when they had everything in there, it just made me so happy to see how fun the animations in Zom 100's OP is. And I went back and watched it so many different times. It's got to be that for me. Like, it can't be anything else. Because, like, this is the one that I went back and I've wanted to see the most. Like, Song of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ending sequences, though, is hard because I never watch them.
I've never seen any of these.
Mephisto.
Sure. We can't give it to Idol. We'll give it to Mephisto.
We'll give it to Mephisto. Mephisto's also great. I love the ED for Oshinoko. And it's the... I'll say this. For all the anime on here, the only one that got me to stay around for the ED is... Chainsaw Man did it a lot because they kept switching it up. And Maximum the Hormone, so it's crazy. For one of them. But Oshinoko's consistently every week had me sticking around to watch the ED. I actually do want to see because I don't remember which one this is, which ED this is. Because Jujutsu Kaisen, why do I keep saying that? Chainsaw Man had 3 different EDs, so it's hard to remember which one's which. Oh, okay, this one. Okay, yeah, I'm sticking with mine, with my choice, Mephisto. King, who do you think had the best voice artist performance? King, are you there? Oh, you're cutting out. You're cutting out.
There's nothing I can do.
I'm sorry.
Am I fine now?
You're fine now. Yeah, it was weird, and now it's fine.
Okay. I don't know. We're going with Japanese, huh?
Yeah.
I want to give it to Anya.
Anya, it is. I think she
just has such like a nice like kiddie voice, you know? But like you can't like I watched the Japanese dub specifically for Anya's voice because I don't like the English version.
I was just gonna say, yeah, the big thing, like every other voice in the English version, I have no problem with. It's just you can't top Anya's Japanese voice. She nails it so much.
Yeah, I think I gotta give it to Anya. That's me and Tadazaki.
It's gotta be.
Got it.
Okay. This is some interesting choices for best voice performance in English.
You better give it to Johnny Young Bosch, or I'm going to fucking kill you.
But I've never watched Bleach.
But he plays Vash.
I know he does, but this isn't Vash. It's Vasherol.
I don't care. You better give it to Johnny Young Bosch.
I'll give it to Johnny Young Bosch.
Thank you.
You didn't want to give it to Millions Knives?
You can't argue. We had a whole segment on how much I love Johnny Young Bosch and what he brings to the table in every voice he does.
We did.
Especially Ash. He created like a new version of Ash. So I don't care if you're only voting because it's Ichigo, because he played Ichigo. You are giving it to Johnny Young Bosch.
Well, I'll take that. We will stick with that here. And as King is alluding to, me and King did a video where we talk all about fucking Trigun.
I can hear you grabbing the link.
Yeah, I'm grabbing that link. No.
He was a yellow Power Ranger. We do have to give it to him for that.
There we go. Trigun video.
Like, don't get me wrong, Austin Tyndall did a great job as Knives, but it's just Johnny Young Bosch is such a good voice actor.
Yeah, it's really hard to give it to anyone outside. Like, he is such a great voice actor. I'm sure he does a great job as Ichigo, because like it's Bleach is very popular, but like yeah,
people liked it. People liked Bleach.
People like the
new one. We gotta give it to him.
People like it. All right, and
that
is that brings us full circle. We voted for all of them.
Let's go.
We did it. Let's share my ballot. I'm gonna do vertical image.
Cringe.
I'll download a horizontal image as well. Here. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna paste it into the anime section of the Discord. Be sure to post your own ballots into the Discord. Woo! Ooh, Discord engagement.
Hello? Guys, like me, haha. Oh, whoops! I accidentally clicked out of the thing. Oh no! I guess I won't be able to share my. Anyways, you all know what I voted for. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We know King's biases. Anyway, well, that was fun. That was a nice little. Nice little thing here. Yes, I can link the awards. Let me
To be honest, I talk about anime like way more than I do with you than any other part of my life.
No.
Like, I know if I'm going to talk to Cold, I am going to be talking about anime.
Well, especially on here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's just like I never really talk about it until I'm talking to you. Because I just don't watch it. And then I'm like, have you seen Trigun? And you're like, yes, King, I've seen Trigun.
Yes, I'm watching it. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait to see Millie.
I'm really excited for season 2 of Trigun Stampede. I can't wait for Trigun Stampede to be over so that we can talk about it in a video again.
Yeah. I can't wait to cry over it and be sad about it because it's just like 1,000 times more depressing than the original.
Yeah. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be some kind of thing. Also, King, yeah, you should go see Godzilla -1 in theaters. It's really good. I doubt you will, but it's really good. Wait, no, you probably have because you have Jess.
I don't mind Godzilla, but I didn't have anyone to go with, and it's like a limited showing.
Ask Jess; she will go with you.
No, she's already going with someone else.
You think
anyway,
you think that she wouldn't see it multiple times?
Listen, what matters is I saw the really cool beam part, and that's literally all I care about. Is I want to see Godzilla shoot the cool beam, and I got to see that.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
Okay.
If your beam sounds cool, I'm immediately gonna be like, yeah, all right, that's cool.
It's very good. It's very good.
I base all of my Godzilla knowledge off of how cool Godzilla's breath attack is. All right,
The
Godzilla might have a really cool one, so it wins.
the breath attack they did in Shin Godzilla was really fun as well. I think the one in Shin Godzilla is probably the one that's like was just the most like terrifying. You're like, ooh, ooh.
Like, Minus was just so cool. It's hard to explain. It's just like you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, that is just devastation. It's so cool.
It is Godzilla Minus One is such a fucking crazy ass show. It's such a crazy ass movie.
About it.
Here. This is like 30 seconds long. Let's watch this real quick.
Come on, the build up, the everything. It's so good.
Let's see it. Jesus.
Wait, that's not the full thing, is it?
That wasn't
edited?
That was edited. That was definitely edited, yeah.
Because like there's like a whole part where like it's just quiet for a second.
Yeah, that was definitely re-edited, and like, which is fine. But like, I love that little aspect of like the spines like coming out and then popping back in, you know?
So cool.
Yeah, really gives a lot.
It's better not fully edited to make it worse for some reason.
Yeah, no, I don't. I guess they did that so they didn't get
TikTok edit of the Godzilla breath attack because they were like, you know what? 60 seconds is too long. We gotta dumb it down for the TikTok kids. Retention is everything nowadays.
Retention is everything. It's true. It's true. It's also 1080p 60 frames per second, King, which you know is really something you need in a live action piece that was filmed at 32 frames a second.
Yeah, it's so important.
So important. You know, 60 frames per second video game number. Everything need to be 60 frame high. Frame rate go high.
I think I said this before, but 60 frames a second literally makes me nauseous, and I cannot play video games like it.
I hate it. Like, I hate when people want to make everything 60 frames per second.
Yeah, if a game is running 60 frames per second, I go and immediately turn it down to 30 frames because I literally get nauseous over it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my Minecraft runs on 30 frames. Because I physically am incapable of playing 60 frames without vomiting.
No, I get that. It can be really weird. I like sometimes when my frame rate's too good in like Fortnite or something, I'm just like, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. Yeah, but it is like those anime 60 frames per second guys, because like it's not supposed to be 60 frames per second. Like especially animation, they specifically time it for its frame rate. Like you don't fuck with that, you dumbasses. It looks great because it's so smooth, because we had artificial intelligence smooth it out for us, and it looks like shit. Garbage things.
Hey, can I be honest with you? I've been shiny hunting for the past hour while we've been chatting, and I have not encountered a single shiny. I need you to know that right before this, I watched a video where someone shiny hunted for like 100 shinies, and they got 10 in an hour. And I'm bitter over it.
How the fuck did they get 10 in an hour?
I don't know. Their luck is insane. I've been doing the same method, and I haven't gotten a single thing, and I'm losing my mind over it. Anyways, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon.
Downvote, report, and unsubscribe to that person.
I will. Johnstone, I'm coming for you.
John.
Yeah, it's Johnstone. I'm surprised you never became a Poketuber. Like, with how much I like Pokemon.
Yeah, it is surprising.
You know what? I'm gonna become a Minecraft YouTuber, and I just have to learn how to be a builder, because I did not build before this.
I
had to start playing. I played hardcore, and I started building, and I was like, all right, cool. I guess this is my niche now. And just like, meanwhile, in real life, I've been playing Pokemon for 20 hours.
Your YouTube trajectory has always been really interesting.
Yeah, I just don't care. That's my whole thing. I remember once when I moved away from like YouTube reviews.
Yeah.
I had a friend who was like, "Oh, you might not want to do that." Oh my god, I found the shiny.
You complained
He
about
was
it, then it
like,
showed up.
yeah, he was like, "You might not want to do that because like it could like completely ruin your like statistics and everything, and it could basically like kill your channel." And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't really care about that."
Yeah.
So I did it anyway.
You just kind of want to make videos that you like, right?
Like reasonably, I should have created a new channel, but I like the King of Archers channel. Why would I change that?
Right, exactly.
Care about
What?
doing it for like the best views. I just want to have fun and play video game and play
Exactly.
Minecraft.
I think my new YouTube numbers always kills me at the beginning of the year because they're so bad right now because I haven't put out a video in a while.
It's fine. Story means nothing anyways for views.
I know, but anyway.
That's your pro. You can put your bad stuff out in January because no one's watching.
Exactly, no one gives a fuck. You should be a DS tuber. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that'd be a bold new stage for King of Archers.
That'd be so crazy. I don't know why I never thought of that before.
Man. No, I admire that you go for exactly what you want with your videos. You know, you do not let the algorithm or like, you know, what's best for the channel to like dictate how you go about what you do. And I think that's
Like,
the best way to live.
clickbait is normally unintentional. The closest I've ever gotten to clickbaiting is literally my latest one where I was like ruining a server, but I literally joked about making that my title in. I don't think I put it in the video, but I did joke about it while I was like playing and recording.
You know, I do think it's crazy. I'm gonna put this up here.
I don't know. I'll try things every now and then. If it doesn't work, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just keep doing other things.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. One thing I'm gonna say. No,
here.
fuck you.
Get away from here.
We're gonna talk about. I still can't believe. So this technically isn't a YouTube short because it's 1 minute and 1 second long, and yet it still has nearly 200,000 views.
Yeah, people like hardcore stuff. I should maybe do like hardcore videos. To be fair though, that was like way back in the day, and less people are caring about hardcore now because it's like, oh well, everyone is just kind of following Phil's of Minecraft. So everyone is like, 3-year hardcore world, almost lost it, trying to like do what Phil did.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you can't do what Phil's of Minecraft did. I'm sorry.
You cannot be the own Phil's of Minecraft.
You can't. He did Minecraft. He's Yasified Urahara. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, you can't be him.
You cannot. No. It is.
Etho once said that like he would never do a hardcore series because it just doesn't make sense. Because you could die and then you could just reload a backup and then just not tell anyone, you know?
Right.
And that's
exactly.
why I stream my hardcore world. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm still playing it, but I just haven't streamed it. But it's like with YouTube videos, it's so easy to just die and then just reload a backup and be like, just not say anything. And that's why like I don't really do videos for my hardcore world. I do eventually want to do like a lore video because I think I've got cool lore, but that's just a me thing.
No, yeah. I mean, like, I've always loved your vibe and your humor, you know, that you're able to put into your content, you know. Saying content like that felt weird, but anyway, I do always love your humor and like your sense of timing with your videos and like whatever you put out, which I think is what made like your like you've had multiple times where you've popped off with your shit, which is both in like when when your YouTube your DS reviews got big, like you had a nice bump up there.
Up and be like, I hate when people are like, oh, I did all of this, and it's all because of my hard work that I got this far. I put so much hard work. I've seen you put so much hard work. I've seen so many of our friends put in so much hard work and not get anything. It is so much just luck.
Yeah.
Because you can put in the hard work, but if that hard work isn't getting noticed, then it's like it's so easy to be like, yeah, it's because I worked hard. No, it's because you got lucky
Yeah.
and someone saw that you were working hard. That's the difference.
Yeah.
I had a couple of good videos because like it just got like if you scroll down, you'll see one of my old DS reviews got like 10K or something, but it's
Right.
literally because I accidentally clickbaited. Because like I posted it was like a censored video of like her like sitting on the toilet, and that's why it got views because people clicked on it.
It's actually really interesting because like I've had the same thing happen to me, like where I make videos that I think are really great, right? So like I'm proud of almost every video that I put out. Like the video we did together, the Hitalia video with Yosh, that got like over 6K views. It did amazing. It got my channel to monetization. It was a really great video for my channel and like just a great video to make in general. I love doing that video, right? So there's a lot of hard work put into it. But just as much hard work went into our Trigun video, and that only got like 290 views, right?
Like I think my whole reasoning that I don't like saying like, oh, I got where I am because of hard work is because it makes people who are still working hard feel like crap, you know?
Yeah.
And you feel like crap when you're like, oh yeah, I did this one, I got all these views because I worked hard for it. And then like you look at like your next video and it didn't do as well, and you're like, but I'd worked just as hard. How come this isn't like it sets like a really bad mindset for people.
Yeah.
If you're going to like on one hand, sure, it is partially because you worked hard. Someone saw it, liked it, and then showed it to someone else. But then it just makes you feel worse when other videos just don't perform as well.
So much of it is really dependent on like timing as well. Because like my One Piece video that I did last year got like 21K. Because like I put that out like a couple days after the One Piece series released on Netflix. Like a lot of that was timing. Because like the next One Piece video I did like a couple weeks later, that got like 200 views. You know, didn't do nearly as good. Because it's like what was timed, like it came out at the right time. My Arcane video, timing, you know, and like just the right title, the right thumbnail, just the right thing to like get you to click. Those are the things that like matter more than like your actual video quality in a lot of cases, and that can be really hard. Because like I made a video that I really loved on My Happy Marriage. That video didn't even crack 100, like not even like close, you know. And I think that video is just as good as any of my other videos.
Yeah. Back in the day, it definitely could have it definitely kind of went into, oh, it's all hard work. It's all your personality. It's all this. Because not as many people were doing it, so you had a higher chance of being noticed and a higher chance of people coming back and watching more things. But now, like, no matter where you look, markets are saturated.
Yeah.
There's so many people doing things nowadays, and it's so much harder to stand out that it's better just to do it because you want to do it and because you're having fun than trying to focus on, like, getting the views up.
Yeah.
Because it just makes you feel... Then this is coming from experience. It just makes you feel like crap.
Yeah.
When like your videos don't perform well after a really good performing one.
Yeah. No, like I mean I can admit that I feel that. Like after my One Piece video did as well as it did, it's my second biggest video ever. Every other video, not one of them's cracked even close to 1,000. Not one of them's gotten over like 350. You know, which was like before that video, like my previous video had done like 2.5K, you know. My Kuch Kuch Hota High video was a Bollywood video, so it was like very much outside my niche, so it didn't do amazing, but it's nearly 350, you know. Romantic Killers got like 14K. Crazy that video's done that well. Call of the Night got like 700, and then like there was like 3 videos in a row that all hit over 1,000 views, right? And it's like that's what I've been used to. Is like even if it didn't do well, it would get like a good amount, and like after like one of my biggest videos ever, it wasn't there, you know. And like I was also seeing, like I was feeling a lot of disillusionment with, you know, Twitch. It's like because like I just haven't been getting the kind of I had not been getting the kind of viewership here, and I was streaming like 3 times a week, and it's exhausting, right? You're just like,
Mhm.
I'm not doing anything like I have not changed, like my content like quality hasn't changed, right? But I'm not getting the kind of return that I used to, and that feels demotivating, even though you're doing everything that you can. It's you have to decouple your self-worth from that, you know?
It's if you are actively attempting to become like a successful content creator, that is going to be so detrimental to your mental health
Yeah.
because everything becomes numbers to you, and it's not about putting out the best thing, it's about putting out what the algorithm thinks is the best thing.
Yeah.
And it just makes you really unhappy, and eventually it turns into you just being super unauthentic, and then you have to take a year off because you feel burnt out and everything sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. It is a it's hard. It's really hard to like as much as I know that I need to like I can't put my self-worth in that, and I do my best not to, right?
No,
It's hard. It's hard to look at the YouTube stats and see all the arrows gray and pointing down and thinking things are going great, because like they are. Like my channel has never been better, you know, overall from like an overall perspective. You know, like I feel great about what I've been making, feel great about what I've been doing, right? And I feel good about my Twitch content because I like doing these kind of weekly chats with friends. But like,
Mhm.
you know, there's always that side aspect of like you're thinking like, oh, I'm not making as much as I used to, or like I'm not, numbers aren't what they were. But like you can't think like that.
It's difficult. It's something that's super hard to get out of. And there's not really any good advice to help anyone. It's literally just a matter of you just have to stop focusing on it.
Yeah.
And like it's hard to stop focusing on it. So it's something that's just a uphill battle for anyone that's working in content creation.
It is. It's a constant like struggle with just like your self-worth. Because like that's also like the hard thing is like the hard thing is like when you don't have genuine friends as well in content creation, right? Because like I'm lucky that I have like you and Yosh have been my friends for like years and years. We've known each other for nearly a decade now. um
That Disney trip's coming up close, huh?
Oh yeah, fuck. We gotta do that.
Mhm.
But yeah, we've known each other for so long. I've known you for so long now, and like we hang out like all the time, completely separate from any kind of creation, like content or anything, you know. But like one of my biggest fears in like talking to other people and meeting new people is just like I know how a lot of other people think and like how other people are going to approach whether or not you're worth engaging with, and it's your numbers, you know. And it's just like that just makes you feel just
That is the biggest thing. And that is why, like, I have trouble making friends,
yeah,
is because I have seen, firsthand, I have seen the worst of it, and I have
yes,
dealt with
yeah,
the worst of it. And it's one of the reasons I left the uh, review sphere, because some people were just, they were doing it for the wrong reasons, and they were, as we like to say, climbing the social ladder.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and like it's so obvious watching people like throw their other friends aside for new, more popular friends.
yeah.
So
it's really
it's
depressing.
really, really difficult. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really, really difficult. Um, Making friends with someone and then having to discern whether or not their friendship is genuine or not.
yeah. Because like in a lot of situations, you just don't have a way to know. Like you just don't.
No. You literally only know until they make it big and they ditch you or not.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And it's hard because like you know there's like a level of it that's like, oh, it's business, it's business relationships and stuff, but like if it doesn't feel like that, especially like when you're on this level of content creation where like you're just a person doing things creatively while working a full-time job or living life normally, you know? And then someone else makes it is able to get to that point where it can be a full-time job. They can do something bigger and better, and they're just gone, right? It's no longer they're no longer like anything. It's weird. It feels really weird.
Yeah. And like sure, like people do get like fingered out eventually, but some of them don't. And that's
don't.
like the big thing is that you'll end up watching people and you'll kind of see like you'll just kind of watch and see like people that you maybe don't hang out with, but you know their friends, and their friends tell you like, oh yeah, they stopped hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And it's just, and you know, you don't want to create drama, because especially depending on how big they are, it's just gonna make you look bad if you're like, oh, you stopped hanging out with me because you got big. It's like, oh well, you're just trying to do this for attention, blah blah blah.
Right.
So
causing drama.
Yeah. So it kind of depends on like where they're at.
Yeah. And I'm not going to get into like the actual like details of what I'm about to say, but I will say it's also really funny when you see someone truly undeserving get platformed to like a huge audience. And you're like, that is, you know what I'm talking about, and
I know what I'm talking about.
It is
not our story to tell.
No,
unfortunately. But I do know what you're talking about.
We will not give any details, but
yeah, you just know that it's someone so wildly undeserving, but you can't say anything because you are just a third party to it. Oh,
it is one of those things. Just like you're just so like what. But anyway, Yume, you do know. You do know. We've talked about it. Yume knows.
Okay.
Yeah. I will not give any other details of it. But yeah, no, not our story, but like crazy to see.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my hot topic. Is you should just do things because you enjoy them.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying Earthcraft, and I need to finish. I need you to know. Yeah. I have episode 3 planned out so well for the world according to King. I have everything planned out. I just cannot finish episode 2 because I know I'm gonna hate it no matter what I do with it, and I think about it 24/7. I think about how I can rework it 24/7 because I know I probably have a way that I can make it good.
It's a lot of time.
But the issue is like I believe in the mantra of failing faster, just getting something out there so you can go do the next thing. But there is just like it's so bad that even I cannot let myself release this.
Yeah, no, I fully
So I'm just stuck on it.
Yeah, no, I fully understand that, and I do agree. Like, I think we've talked about this before. I also really much agree on the idea of failing faster, just putting out a video and just being like, fuck it, it's out, you know, it's there. Like,
it's 5 minutes of story and like watching someone just build a thing. Like, it's like 5 minutes of speed building with me telling a story in the background. And, like, the more I watch it, the more I'm like, no one is going to watch 5 minutes of this.
I think you should still put it out.
Find a way to, like, cut it out.
Put it out. Put it out. Put it out. Do it, coward.
I have, like little, like, clips and everything, you know? Like, I have, like, things, like, that kind of relate to, like, my old DS review days of, like, things flying on screen to, like, kind of emphasize my points. But it's 5 minutes of it. And, like, that's it. It's a 7-minute video.
I think you should just fucking bite the bullet and go for it. Like if you're like, it doesn't help you mentally or creatively to keep it. You know, just fire.
I know. I
gotta
shot. Like label that. I have to like label the episode like the one you can skip.
The lore video.
That's it. That's all it is. It's just me lore dumping. It's like, it's not even like the most lore. It's literally like the most basic premise of why King was kicked out of the kingdom. But it's like 5 minutes, and I'm like, maybe I can just cut it down and then add some extra things to it. But I just don't know. I need to find out how I can work on it. I have the weekend, all right? I have the weekend while I'm recording Hearthcraft to figure out the world according to King. Because I would really like to get out a video once every 2 or 3 months. And with Hearthcraft, that's going to be super easy, but...
Yeah. No, I agree with you, May, here, that dwelling on it's going to make it worse.
Probably.
Just gotta bite the bullet and put it out.
I know, but again, like, I just don't like putting out 7-minute videos. I like things to at least be, like, 10 minutes long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I put out 7-minute videos for a stretch as well, and those are some of my best videos ever.
That's fair, but also you do, like, reviews where it's, like, maybe not as like, proper as, like, a Minecraft Let's Play.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if I can just, like, break it up, that would be better. So I'll have to go back and, like, maybe get some extra clips. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try and get it done. I promise. Hold on. I'm gonna actually open this. I'm gonna... Can I share my screen and just show you?
Yeah, absolutely. I can, do you want me to show everyone else, or?
Show everyone. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Again, it's gonna be called the episode no one watches. Oh, warning. I can't load this video. Oh, it's because I deleted it.
Oh, no.
I always delete. Just because it takes so much, like, space in my hard drive. I have 2 hard drives. I have my C drive and my external hard drive.
Right.
And they have the same amount of storage, which is a lot. But because I record I'll record like 8-12 hours worth of footage, and I can't delete any of it until the video is done. So I'm sitting on like 3 videos worth of footage. So I delete things when they're done. Like, I delete the entire project. I'll keep the actual video file, but I'll delete everything else. Because I found a way to make, like, the perfect render to make everything look super pretty, but it literally eats up, like, 200 gigs worth of storage.
Jesus. I had the same issue for a very long time on my end, where, like, a lot of the footage, like, to, like, assemble a video, especially, like, my, like, footage of the show that I'm reviewing, is, like, I have to delete all that, remove all that. I'm thankful that I now have big enough drives on my computer where I can keep a lot of it, mostly, which makes, like, clip finding easier whenever I refer back to different kinds of anime. But for your process, you don't really need to do that, so it's a lot better to be able to get rid of it all. Yeah.
Anyway, so this is welcome to my video.
Yeah. Pull that up here. Pop this out.
So you can see I've got, like, cool little notes and everything, and it's mostly done. I just need to, like, add in a couple more, like, flinging in things. And you can see, like, I've got all of these. Also, yes, I use Vegas. I have it for free. I'm not spending money on Premiere. I don't care.
Here, let me just... There we go. And there we go. Now everyone can see your Sony Vegas.
Yeah. My Vegas 14. So, like, most things are done. Everything is cut properly. I think I maybe have, like, I have this much left to, like, actually, like, work on. And most of it's already done. It's just me adding a couple extra things. But it's just... from here to here. All of this is just story. It is just me telling a story while you watch me build.
That's not that bad. It's just like 3 minutes.
I cannot justify it.
That's fine. It's 3 minutes. It's not that bad.
It's just, I know, it just seems really bad. Like, you heard me. I thought it was 5 minutes long. I didn't actually realize it was only 3 minutes.
I get it. I get what I get your fear in that. But, like, you know, it's fine. it's fine to
I
just
know.
put it out. It's fine to just put it out, and like,
That
you
episode,
might feel a
idea.
little weird about it, but just fucking toss it out there. It'll be just fine.
Yeah,
Sure, you get a bunch of people who will love the story.
maybe. Anyways, episode 3 is gonna go so hard. I have voice acting. I have
Ooh.
like a cool storyline. Like I am so stoked for it. It's crazy. I've got scripts. I've got a Word document. Everything goes so hard. I am so excited for it. I've got the coolest lore in the entire world, in my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like I've got references to other people. I'm so stoked about it, but it's just I just have to finish this.
Good.
And it's mostly done. That's the worst part. Is that this has been mostly done since like August. I just haven't. In my defense, I've also been in. I had the worst year last year.
Yeah,
I had
you
the.
did have a lot of shit going on last year.
It's still affecting me. Like I have been. Vegas Pro has stopped.
There we go.
How can I wait? Can I stop sharing my screen? I think
You
it
did.
went dead.
You did.
Okay.
You have
I forgot.
stopped.
I'm only sharing screen, like sharing like the screen and not my entire thing, because mind you, there's nothing on here.
Right.
But there was like, I just don't want people seeing like my like lists of like old things I have to do. Like it says like switch to stream elements, record mod pack a video.
Oh god, I gotta switch from stream
And
elements.
here finding a god apple 10-minute, like I don't need people seeing that.
Yeah. I actually have to switch off of stream elements now because they're a bunch of Zionists.
I know, I saw. It's so hard to keep up.
It's such a pain in the ass because it's just like fucking. They're both shit.
For me, because I don't have to switch to stream elements now. But
also, thank you, Yume. I do appreciate that. I enjoy doing these chat conversations. I think they're a lot of fun, and I like having friends on to talk about whatever the fuck they're doing because I think it's especially you, King. We get a lot of good conversations, and about just like random things about your life and about everything that's been going on. I think it's good. I think it's good. I like this format a lot better because it's also more mentally stimulated than me just playing a game 3 times a week.
I'm so willing to float my own boat. I think I am so much funnier when I am with other people. I've said this before.
Yeah.
I feel so much better when I am with other people because I know I can rely on people to like bounce off of and like have fun.
I feel that as well. I get that feeling a lot as well.
Crazy because I'm super introverted and I hate interacting with people, but the second I like find my flow with someone, it's just so nice to like go back and forth with people. It's so great.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, because like you just get the opportunity to just like kind of relax and just like you don't have to feel like you're the base of everything. It's what I've loved about like doing videos with you, because like when we've done our discussion videos, like being able to go back and forth on a topic, we've planned a little bit ahead of time, and how we're going to discuss it, but like being able to have like a discussion back and forth always feels really rewarding, and like you just it's like you're able to do so much. You're able to you get so much more out of the experience. Because like, especially when you're with someone who's a great conversationalist, it feels like it makes my conversation better. It makes my questions better. It makes my topics better when I have someone else who is good at like continuing and bouncing off that conversation. Because I feel like you're really good at being able to like, for lack of a better term, yes and, just like take a topic and then move forward with that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I've always, when you can see two people really like working well together, when you see them doing more yes ands than no buts. Like,
yeah.
My favorite example of a yes and versus a no but is Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Because when it was Aaron and JonTron, it was so no but. But with Aaron and Dan, it's so much more yes and it's so much better,
No, it is, yeah, and like they definitely have like a no matter what you feel about the Game Grumps, like they have like a really great chemistry of being able to just like uh
Play out.
Dan will say
They do.
something weird and then Aaron will just follow it up with a bit on that, you know, or Aaron will say something random and then Dan will come in with there's like a trending sound on TikTok. It's a Game Grumps clip of Aaron like saying something about how like, oh, we're gonna be late for school, and then Dan like saying like I wouldn't be late if we slept together or something like that, and then like them like it's like a really like
I've seen that.
yeah, it's like a really great way of them like just like building on what the other person said and making
Yeah.
and like a
Instead
very
of just being like, "What are you doing? What are you saying?" That's
yeah
weird.
yeah like,
It's
it's
so
very genuine like comedy, like they both get what each other is doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of my favorite examples as well is anyone. I don't know if you've heard of him. I may have talked about him a couple times. But Charlie Slimesicle is
I heard you
one
talk
of
about him, but I haven't watched him.
he is one of the best yes-anders I have ever seen in my
Hmm.
life. It does not matter who he is with. It does not matter what they're doing. He is so good at working with anyone's like comedy style.
Hmm.
It's crazy. He is so talented. And it drives me insane that I no matter what I do, I would not be able to like ever compare or like catch up to his style of comedy because it's just so like perfect. He can riff with absolutely anybody and just make it work. One of like his most popular like people want to see him work with another person more is like a Spanish creator,
Right.
and this Spanish creator doesn't speak like English very well, and Charlie doesn't speak Spanish very well. Because they're both great yes-anders, they work so well together despite that, and it has made them like people literally rave anytime the other mentions the other one
Hmm.
because they're like, "Oh my god, I need to see more of them because they are so funny together."
Like
Cuz he
they
did
just
just
have a
say
way of
the
like getting past the language barrier to make something funny.
yeah, like they're so good at working with others. And like just Charlie especially, it just does not matter who he's with. He is able to just amplify and support other people's bits. It's so good. It's
It
so good.
it's really like I listen to a lot of podcasts, and you can really tell when someone's like a really good podcast guest when like you don't feel like they are ever like when like sometimes you feel a guest that kind of like doesn't get what the vibe of the show is, or like isn't vibing with like the main like the main people there, so you feel them like pump the brakes on bits, you know, or like just need some clarification of what's going on. And like a lot of times it's maybe probably is on the more the podcast hosts, because like you got to prep someone for how what your show is like or your vibe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a number of things that can go into that, right? But like when you have someone who just gets in there, gets the vibe of the room, and is able to just effortlessly continue conversations or bring their own conversations here, it makes the time that you're listening to it fly right by. And it's really rare that you get something that's like so well done. But like whenever you see it, you're like, that's what I want to be like. You know, I want to be able to capture that kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It
Sorry,
also
I
it also
looked over at you
requires sorry.
at your camera and I was like, why are you pointing at me? Stream delay.
You king of archers. Anyway, it also is like a very much a it requires active listening, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're not someone who's good at actively listening to other people, or can't really like hold to the conversation, it's gonna be a big pain. I always get really frustrated at work because I'll get people who will like say that you're not listening to me, you're not understanding what I want, and I'm like, no, I completely understand what you want. You want this, and that. The problem is that I'm not gonna do that,
Yep.
and you don't like
No,
that
I
I'm
get it.
saying that we're not doing it. Doesn't
I
mean I
get
don't
it.
understand you.
Yeah, I work in property management. I get it.
Yeah. Dude, I
Like
had
I'll have someone call me and they'll be like, "Why isn't this getting done?" And I'm sitting here like, "I have 4 or 5 people that I need approval from before I can do this for you." And
right.
they're like, "Well, why can't you do it?" And I'm like, "I don't know what you want from me. I can't get these people to agree faster."
Yeah. I had this dude who like I'm gonna keep things vague, but like he bought Nintendo Switch Online. It didn't work, and then he bought it again, like a couple minutes later. He claimed it didn't work. I don't know what happened because he didn't contact us, and like to troubleshoot it. But like he manually purchased it twice, and then he calls us today, and he's like, "So I need a refund for it being having to manually purchase it twice, and I want you to do something extra for me for it, you know." And I'm like, "Something extra is us refunding this for you, man." No. He was just like, "I should get a free game because I fucked up," and I'm like, "Oh my god, no, I'm not doing that."
If people like come up to me, like phone me and just be like they'll Oh, that's why you said, "Oh my god," because you may played "Oh my
Yeah,
OMG
yeah, yeah,
Jojo."
yeah, yeah.
Um, but I've had people like phone me up and just be like, my pipes are leaking, or this is wrong, or something in my unit, or like my heat's not working." And I'll be like, "Okay, well, I can send someone, but it's going to be charged back to you." And they're just like, "Well, no, my heat isn't working. That's on you. You should be paying." And I'm just sitting here like, I can't send someone out until you approve that you're okay with this chargeback. But also, I know for a fact that I'm not going to be charging, like, I'm not paying for anything. We're not
Right,
going to be paying for your heating issue.
right,
So I have to sit here for like 10 minutes explaining that, like, I'm not paying for anything. If you want to sit there in the cold, you can, but I can't send someone out.
right. Because that's
And
not
I'm just
how. That's not how. Like,
I literally someone today like complained. They were like, "I don't have hot water," and I'm like, "Hey man, that super sucks. I can't send anyone out until you know that they could possibly be a chargeback to your account." And
right.
then they go, "Oh well, no, that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna have to sit here with no hot water." And I literally went like, "Yeah, like
Yes,
I'm
that is
sorry."
how it works.
How it works. You can either call someone yourself and pay for it, or you can call us and we can send someone out and then you pay for it. Like that's
Yeah.
it. There's
So
a chance that you might have to pay for it. There's a 50-50. I
yeah.
can't send someone out until you agree. You're gonna have no hot water. And literally they were like, "All right, I guess I'm gonna have to do that." And I was like, "All right, bye."
It's okay. Yes, that's right. Yes, you will. It's like it, it's one of the frustrations is like when we work these kind of jobs, people don't understand like I got limits. There's limits to what I can do, you know? Like I can do a lot. But also like you got to understand like this is not I'm sorry, no one's going to like give you everything you want because you complain about it. Like there's things you can't get past. I'm not going to be able to just send you a free console just because you live in Saskatchewan. I'm sorry, buddy. That's not how things work.
Yeah, no,
I understand that you're telling me that you're not going to steal it, but that's not how things work. Anyone will say that.
yeah, it's so bad. Like some of them are nice, you know, like some of them are like, "Oh, like what about this situation?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm super sorry. I can,
Yeah,
do this or that." But at the end of the day, if this person says no, I can't do anything. And most of the time they're okay with that.
right.
But then you get the people like, again, I work in property management, so every now and
In
then you'll get the
Canada
people who
too.
are like, yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get the people who are like, "I don't pay condo fees so that you can do nothing." And I'm like, "You don't pay condo fees to give us anything.
Right.
Your condo fees don't go towards my paycheck." Like I like your compound. Fun fact. Here's a fun fact for anyone who may own a condo or like rent a condo. Anything you pay towards that condo does not go to any property management.
Yeah.
That is not how that works. Your condo fees go directly towards heating, water, damages like roof damages, siding damages. If there's a fire, it goes towards that. It goes towards insurance claims. We don't get paid a lot of money for you guys for like anything condo related.
Yeah.
We only manage the financials of certain things. We don't take any of that money for ourselves.
Yeah. it is one of the things I think is a lot of issues with like there's a lot of people who just don't understand the fact that like when you own like when you have an ownership in a property like a condo, or like a home,
Here's the big thing
you
is that
you have to pay a lot of that stuff yourself. Like it's not like I
yeah,
live in an
it,
apartment complex, right? I don't own anything. Like I don't
the
own my
issue is
space.
people just aren't reading
Yeah.
because when you buy a condo, you are specifically given a copy of the bylaws.
Yeah.
And it specifically states in there what everything goes to, what your responsibilities are, and then people don't read them. And then they go, how come you're not doing this? And then we have to send a copy paste of the bylaws that shows why we're not doing that. Anyways, I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore
Yeah.
my job. But it is definitely like it's one of our biggest complaints is that we just get to sit there and listen to people go, I don't pay your I don't pay your paycheck. I don't pay condo fees for you to do nothing. It's like, no, you don't. Like you sure don't.
No,
Like,
yeah.
you.
It's one of those things. Like I like my job too. Like I don't have any issues with it. But there's just sometimes it's just hard. It's just like working is hard
think the
because
issue
like
is
you're
that,
saying,
like,
Yume, is like people just feel like you're a servant.
yeah.
No.
Because like the biggest issue is that like you'll have like the really good days where like nothing is going on.
Right.
But then like for whatever reason, it's always like you get the one person yelling at you and you're like, "Oh, this is my whole day." And then
Yeah.
for sure, you're going to get 4 other people doing the same thing. And
Yeah.
like that's the big thing.
Some days are nice, clear, and easy, no big issues. Some days you got a bunch of people who are being. I had one of those days today where I had a few people who were just being jerks. I'm just like, not how this works. Not how you're. I understand how you want this to go. I don't care because that's not how it's gonna go. Because like
Yeah.
I deal with supervisor stuff, right? So like I have a lot of situations where it's like, no, this is the end, right? I'm telling you what we need. You're gonna give me that, or not. I'm not gonna do shit. Like there's no other
Yeah.
person who's gonna help you. There's no higher power that's gonna get past you. Your account has this thing going on here. You need to tell me this thing, or we're done. That's it. I'm not here to make you happy in this situation. I'm here to get what we need, and you're either gonna give me that, or we're not helping. That's it. Like there's some situations where people don't understand what our position, like no matter how much I explain it, they don't understand the position is that like this isn't customer service at this point anymore. This is your account has a thing against it because something happened, and you need to show me stuff about that, or else nothing's going on.
They always think there's someone higher.
Yeah,
I need
they
you to
do.
know
Yeah.
I work directly under like my like the CEO.
Right.
Like there's no one higher. And like I'll have someone be like, "Well, I want," like they'll call me because they can't get a hold of him.
Right.
And then they'll be like, "Well, I want to talk to him over this. Like I know that you can't do anything, so I want to talk to him." And I'm like, "The reason you can't talk to him is because he doesn't want to talk to you."
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, like that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Like he's busy and he doesn't have time to tell you that no, we're not going to pay your no heat cost. Like I can tell you that.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry. I hope unemployment can be rough. But
Oh, it certainly is. I
yeah.
feel that.
Yeah.
I understand pain.
Yeah, but like it's.
I live in fear every day that I'm going to get fired from my job, which I know is crazy because I feel like I do a really good job, but I have been so like hurt in the past year that like I have to live with that fear like every day of,
Yeah.
oh, my boss and everyone, like all of like the big honchos are like talking and it's clearly about me. And it's like it's not. It's
Yeah.
not clearly about me. They could just be talking about anything. The big honchos have meetings literally all the time. It's
Yeah.
kind of what they have to do. But I'm like, it's like it feels self-centered in a way for me to be like, oh my god, they're talking about me. But it's like, no.
It's
not.
natural to have natural to have those kind of like insecurities. Like I've been at my job for over 5 years now. Jesus, really? Okay. I've been at my job for as long as I have, and like I know I do really well. All my performance reviews have always been great, but I'm always like, oh, they're gonna have there's a meeting coming up. This is where they tell me that I'm ruining everything and that I'm getting kicked out of this, or that I'm done, or I'm getting demoted, or I'm getting fired or laid off, or that the end
Hey,
is coming. The end is coming. It's and
but
you have more like legitimate reasons to fear that because like it's happened to you so much recently. You have
like
like past
for
trauma
those
for it.
of you, for those of you unaware, I'm okay with talking about this.
Yeah.
I left a 10-year-old job because I hated it.
Yeah.
And I went to go work for the first property management company I worked for, and I ended up getting fired for legitimately no reason. I was reportedly not answering phone calls, but I had 3 people back me up saying that I was. And it was a whole thing, but basically a lot of people left afterwards. But I felt completely unjustified in me getting fired. It just didn't make any sense.
Right.
And then I got another job. And then after 3 months, literally the day before I was supposed to like be brought on full time, they let me go with absolutely no reason. They told me that I'm being let go with no cause. So I've now passed my 3 months. But I'm still sitting here every day just going like, this is it. This is it. Like this is the last straw.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like I have no reason for like if I was any other person, I would feel like I'm doing a really good job.
Yeah.
Like I started as a receptionist and then literally after a month I was given a promotion. Like I have no reason to believe that I'm getting fired, but I'm
No. Yeah.
so anxious from the past that it's just like, oh god, what if this is it? Even today, like my boss let everyone go home half an hour early, and in the back of my head I was like, what if we're all getting fired? Like I could not enjoy leaving half an hour early without my brain working overtime.
No,
And
exactly. Yeah.
it's something I've been dealing with for a good couple months now.
No, exactly. Like it's like a legitimate fear to have. It's like
The fear of just like becoming unstable again is just horrendous.
yeah, and that's like a part of like if we're gonna get into like a lot of that's the part that's kind of like the way our economies are set up. Is to make us feel that, which is why like unions are great. And having like worker solidarity in those kind of moments to like prevent those kind of things. But it absolutely is a fear from any kind of job that like any point in time you could get there could be layoffs. At any point in time there could be restructuring or the company gets bought out or something happens and your job disappears.
I mean, it's like with property management, it rarely happens.
Right.
Like for better or worse, like property management, like there's a high chance you can get a job in it because it's very starter friendly. I don't have a degree, but
Right.
I'm now a property or I'm a property administrator. So it's kind of like it's hard to get into, but once you get into it, it's kind of easy. Um and like there's a bazillion property management companies, but it sucks more when you really like the people you're with, and I love the people I'm with.
Yeah.
Like all of my coworkers are great. It's so hard to find like I enjoy my boss. It's so hard to find a CEO that like, you know,
Isn't a
is
piece of
easy to
shit.
talk to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he's super easy to talk to. Um so it's like that double-edged fear of like I don't want to be like, oh, A, because like, money, but B, because I don't want to lose the camaraderie that I feel in this place.
Right.
So it sucks because like you end up putting yourself on edge, and it makes it hard to want to like form meaningful relationships with your coworkers while also still wanting to. I'm just starting to ease into like hanging out with people more and going out when they go to smoke, or like asking if like I can tag along for like lunches and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm just easing into that 3 months in.
Yeah, it's I have a different issue with that where it's hard to make those bonds because like I don't want to ever give up working from home because I love it so much. But like, it is genuinely harder for me to make any kind of connection to the people around me. Because like when I used to work in office at the same job, I just turn around and there's people next to me. You know, I could listen to how other people handle things. We could talk about like how work, you know, life, anything. Whenever there's downtime, you know, there's a lot of ability for me to connect with people around me, and I don't have that ability anymore. You know, it's like I gained the ability to just sleep on my couch on my lunch break, you know, but like I've lost the ability to connect with a lot of people, which can be very isolating, suffocating in a way.
Yeah, it's why it's gonna sound crazy coming from me, the queen of literally hating going outside ever. I hate working from home.
I can understand that, yeah.
Like there's something about it. I think it's because my only office is in my bedroom,
Yeah.
and the idea of bringing my work into my bedroom, it just sucks so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, couldn't do that.
Like
I
the
could
like
never put my computer in my bedroom. I'm never doing that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like I have an extra room now. I just don't do anything with it. But like it's
How'd you get an extra room?
cuz I live in a townhouse and there's 3 bedrooms and one of them is in the basement, and then my twin brother moved out and now we have an extra bedroom because my older brother moved to the basement. So now I have a separate room. But yeah, I like, the thing is I like things.
Yeah.
If it wasn't completely obvious, I love things. Um
I do. I don't. I am a
I
little
just
tired, but yeah.
you don't get to leave yet. I'm not finished talking to you. I don't get to
I'm
talk to you
no,
often.
no, no, no. I'm not done yet. I just
No.
I
I
one
do
of
have a separate room though. I
all
hate
right.
the idea of like moving everything. Like I know it's different, but like if I can't see all of my things, I'm going to think I'm like a child, you know? Like
Object
once it's out of my
permanence.
peripheral, like it's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. It doesn't exist anymore. Also, because I have such a maximalist design,
Right.
it's not really maximalist, more cluttered than anything. But like I need to have things. The second it's empty, I just feel like something's wrong.
Flashbacks to the plushy counting stream.
Yo, shout out to that stream. Did I save that stream?
Hopefully.
Is that
What I will say is my you're fine, Yim Yam. But
sorry.
so one thing that's helped me a lot of working from home, because like I felt like a constant thing where like I haven't left my house in like 3-4 days, you know. And one thing that's helped me is I joined a gym, and like I go out like at least 3-4 times a week, you know, 5 times sometimes, 6 even. Not more than that because you need rest days. And like going out and like working out has felt so much better for my body, and like just for like my headspace. I'm just like, okay, I'm getting out of the house, spending it like going out more, just doing other things. I've been seeing my family more often, you know, just doing more things around like in like a physical space, and that has helped a lot mentally, because it's really rough like when you if you do work from home and you don't make a conscious effort to like go out and do something. It's really hard because like I could just keep staying at home.
Yep. No, I feel that.
Yeah, that couch is really warm and comfy.
I don't know what it's called. I don't like going outside. I have a fear of it. Um
It's like agoraphobic.
yeah, I think so. I have like slight agoraphobia. I don't like going outside. There's just something about being outside, especially during the summer. I just cannot deal with it. I hate being outside. But recently I bought a treadmill. So
Oh,
now
nice.
so now I just walk in my room and it's the best. But the second I have to work sucks. I cannot work in my home.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be out. It's one thing if it's like, oh, I need to be home for something, so I have to work from home, because then it's like a one-off. I just can't. I need to be in an office.
Sorry, you need that like structured environment for yourself.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It gets you like a whole different like mindset when you go into an office, going to work, because you're like, it's like, poof, I am this person now. I am worker person, you know. And like there is like a definitely like I've always been kind of bad at like separating that mindset. And so like I don't think it like matters as much to me, but like I could totally get that from like a different perspective. Um, I think also one of the best things, like one of the other things is like, I remember when I used to work at IKEA, I used to walk like 20K steps a day, you know? Like I used to walk constantly and my feet would hurt, like my legs would hurt, but like I felt like it was a lot easier for me to keep my weight down, you know? And like this is why it's been necessary to work out more and like to go out more and to do more
Feel
things,
that.
cuz like
When I used to work at a
ugh,
grocery store, it was so much easier getting exercise because I was just on my feet all the time. But
exactly.
now it's like I sit at an office for 8 hours, and then I come home, and then I sit at my desk for another 8 hours.
Yep.
So it's nice having that like little walking pad so that I can like walk while I play video games.
Yeah, exactly. Like having something that you can do to like feel any kind of like um
Mm-hmm.
your body needs to move, it needs to do things, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like if you don't, it like it's like the redundancy of like working out, like the not redundancy, the irony of working out is that like pushing yourself and exhausting yourself gives you more energy, you know? Because like when I'm working out a lot, you know, I don't feel as much need to sleep as much, you know, or like to rest as much as I normally do, because I feel so much more energy, you know, as opposed to like if I like take whenever I've had like lull times where I've stopped working out, you know, I just feel so much more tired. I'm sleeping in constantly, and I'm like, if I went out and worked out, I would get I can get a little less sleep, still feel just as good, you know, just or feel even
Yeah.
better. Like feel like
It super sucks, doesn't it? It's
yeah,
really annoying. It's
uh,
so annoying because like I haven't walked in like I haven't like used my treadmill this week because I've just been so insanely busy.
right.
Um, but like I felt it when I was like, oh, I have more energy. I was like, I wake up super tired, and then throughout the day I just want to nap. But like I would just, especially during the weekend, I would be like, I just want to nap. But then I go and like go on my treadmill, and suddenly, oh, I don't want to nap anymore.
I've had
Like I
that
feel
too.
better.
I've had a lot of times like that too. Where I'm just like, oh, especially this week. I've just been like, I want to. They're offering me that I can leave early from work. I'm gonna leave early from work and I'm gonna nap a bunch, you know. And I'm like, yesterday I wasn't productive at all, which is fine to not be productive. Like we don't live to be productive, but like,
No.
God, it felt like I laid down in my bed at the end of the day. I'm like, what did I do? You know, I
Yeah.
just you know, it's like this whole thing of like, while it's fine to not feel like you always have to be productive, it feels bad to have an entire day where you're just resting, you know, or sleeping. Because I feel like I should have done more with my day. We have to produce, grind. I know. uh,
And optimize. Hey, speaking of optimize, did you hear that? You don't care. Hermitcraft season 10 is on its way, and I'm really excited
oh
about
my
it.
gosh,
I
don't know anything
God,
about
I
it.
love Minecraft. I don't like God, I've been watching Minecraft YouTubers for ages. I
You are definitely. Yeah, so actually, I have my own topic. King, did you hear about Smite 2?
I did.
Smite 2.
I did the Peggle thing. I posted the Peggle guy. I did the meme
Smite 2.
too. You're getting Smite too.
Finally I did see you post that thing. It's just like
Play. I'm sorry.
no,
I
yeah.
I don't know what it is. I just cannot play it.
No, it's
I'll
fine.
play
I
Pokemon
understand.
Unite with you. Does that count?
Pokemon Unite. So you cut out. Did you
You
say Pokemon Unite?
new Hermitcraft inspired SMP. It's on season 4 and it's called Hearthcraft and everyone is really cool in it and I like it a lot. And we talked about it a bit before and I would feel bad about talking about it again.
Don't
But
feel
it's
bad
really
about it. This is also to promote you.
smile.
Smile.
I like it a lot. I'm really excited. I have season 2 or episode 2 I got ideas for it, and then episode 3, I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know. I'm just like it's nice having other people kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It encourages me to actually post videos.
It's been good. I like seeing more King content, so I'm happy about it. Yippee! I
You got
am.
any little things that you're saying? I've been saying Wahoo a lot. I'm turning into Mario.
I have been saying. I have been having little vocal stints, but I can't remember what I've been doing lately. It's like when I try to put my, because like it happens when I'm like not thinking, and so like when I try to think of what I've been doing, it disappears.
I type in Wahoo all the time now. I don't know what started it. Like, I think I just wanted to avoid saying yippee as much because I had been doing that a lot.
Yeah.
And it just went with Wahoo, and now I'm Mario.
Oh god, one of the problems I have when texting is I add too many lulls and LMAOs into text because like I feel like it's like a side effect of like me thinking that like everything I say feels so serious, you know, and I'm like or like I want to like tone
That's
down.
a whole other thing.
Yeah. Like I want to like be like, oh, I'm not like saying this to be mean. I want you to misinterpret it, so I'll put an LOL in there. I'm like, all 3 texts I sent have LOL in it. Like I don't need to.
I do the same thing. I just go LMAO, LMAO, lol, exclamation marks.
Yeah.
Second, someone is like puts like a full stop period. I'm like, are you mad at me?
No, but you may. The problem is that like I'm not having serious conversations. I don't want people to think I'm serious. I want them to know that I'm feeling chill, light conversation. You know, I don't want them to misinterpret it.
Depending on who it is, and like if I know they're chronically online like me, I'll also put /J or /HJ.
Yeah.
So that they know I'm joking.
No, exactly. It really depends on who you're talking to a lot. Because like with my grandma, or like my dad or something, I don't care. Like I won't put that stuff in because they know how I am.
I put exclamation marks for all of them.
Of course.
For my family, they get exclamation marks. Except for my brothers, then they get the full-on King experience.
Tone tags help the fellow neurodivergence. They do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Can I show you my favorite meme reaction that I've been sending to like everyone under the sun?
Send it to me.
I send it to everyone.
Lay it on me.
It is it's my favorite thing, and people hate when I use it. I sent it.
Oh my god, King.
I send it to everyone.
Hold on. Okay, I gotta show everyone this now.
This is just a little peek into my twisted mind.
My twisted mind. Everyone knows. I'm so fucked up. Anyway,
Just doesn't understand.
No one understands my twisted mind. Hello, Raptor X2. How you doing?
Favorite meme.
Do you understand his twisted mind?
I love them. I love Pikmin.
Pikmin's so good.
I got Pikmin 1 and 2 for my for my Christmas.
God, I need to buy that. I wanna.
It's
so good. Pikmin's so good.
I know, they're really good. I especially love Pikmin 4. I know it's like one of the easier ones, but God, I love Pikmin 4.
Pikmin 4 is so fun. It doesn't matter if it's easy, it's so fun.
Yeah. It is such like a good entry point into the series. It's so fun. I love Pikmin 4.
Pochita's so cute, and like the challenge modes are a lot of fun. Oh, you gotta play the
Pochita?
I did say Pochita. Oh God, I got Chainsaw Man on the brain.
You do. We didn't even vote for it that much.
We didn't.
I love Pikmin. I hope we get a Pikmin 5.
I also hopeful for it because I'm sure we will. Because like they're
so determined to make Pikmin a series, so
they are. They are.
Really will get one.
I did finish
They're
4 on.
making tickets for
Oh,
me.
I don't think I finished 4 on stream. I think I finished that in my actual life because I think that's part of like the thing that happened where like I did 3 was great. I love 3. I played all 3 on stream. I didn't play all 4 on stream because like that was when I started like getting tired of playing games on stream, and like I just really wanted to keep playing that game, and I played it all as much as I could. Like I am so addicted to that game. I love it so much.
So hard for me. Like I know I've taken like a pretty big break from streaming.
Yeah.
Um, but when it was so hard for me to play other games. Like I'm genuinely surprised I even managed to finish Undertale because I hate waiting.
Yeah.
If I want to play a game, I'm just gonna play the game. I hate having to do the setup, all of the work. I have to I can only stream for like this amount of time before I get tired of being like quote unquote on.
Yeah.
Like I just want to sit in silence for like 2 hours and just turn my brain off.
Yeah. No, I totally feel that. I am very much that way with a lot of things. I'm just like I
And
think
it's
I
really
think
difficult to do when you're
it's
streaming because like you want to talk to people, you want to
yeah.
hang out, you want to have fun. But it's like sometimes, like, especially, I think one of the biggest reasons I didn't become a Poketuber is because when I play Pokemon, I literally just turn my brain off.
Yeah.
It's like, I personally wouldn't find it fun to spend 3 hours hunting for a single shiny Pokemon. By the
Yeah.
way, I'm hunting for another one, and it's
I know
taken
you are.
me
I know you are.
2 hours.
Uh,
Like, it just wouldn't be fun,
So
for
like
people to watch that. And then for me to have to, like, chat as well,
yeah. So I
Like,
have that
this
problem with
is
I have that problem really bad with Smite. I feel like a lot of times where it's hard for me to talk while I'm playing because like I just want to like zone into the game and not talk.
yeah.
And I think I also have the opposite problem with like Stardew Valley, where I like Stardew Valley a lot, but like my entire like conception of Stardew Valley is streaming it, right? And so like I feel guilty when I'm not streaming it, and like when I'm playing it on my own, which is sucks because like I like playing it on my own, and like
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is my stream profile, but like it's the one that I normally play, and I don't want to start a
I
new farm and like fuck.
totally get that.
Yeah.
Like, I am the same way with, like, Minecraft sometimes. Like, I love playing Minecraft. I have a modded world that's, like, just for me. No one else gets to see it. I've put photos in every now and then. Like, I'm building a zoo right now, and I have,
Yeah.
like, a cool sea underwater aquarium. I love it so much. It's so cool. But, like, a lot of my worlds, like, sure, I can play around in them, but just, like, I want to actively be, like, doing something and, like,
Right.
chatting with people or recording. So it's a weird, I totally get it. It's like a
Yeah.
weird, like, split of, like, yeah, I want to turn, like, these are my turn brain off games, and then these are my, like, I want to actively interact with people games.
Right. Exactly. King, have you heard about the new shiny hunting method?
I did. I used it. What did I use it on? I used it on Phanpy. Cause oh my god, Phanpy is really hard to tell when there's a sandstorm going on. I'm not using it. I know that Tadbulb is one of them, and I'm using it on Tadbulb, but it's just so hard to count in this area that I'm in. Cause they're literally just scattered all over the place.
Mhm.
I hate shiny hunting in the water, so I finally found one when it was in the swamp. It's fantastic. This means nothing to you, but it means everything to me.
It means absolutely nothing for me. I cannot
wish
even
I could
begin
show you.
to understand what's going on.
I wish I could show you my. I wish I could show you my shiny decks.
King, have you watched the anime Delicious in Dungeon? Or
Well, I've been meaning to. I read the manga.
It's so good. I love the humor in the first episode so but it's really good.
Yeah.
It's a really fun anime.
You know how I am with anime, though.
No, I completely understand. I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
that's probably gonna be my wind down thing today because I gotta make dinner and everything. Don't watch
not
it.
a
Don't give Yosh the satisfaction. No, fuck it. Yosh can't take this away from me. I want this anime. It's a food anime, and I've been making more food recently. I've been talking to Neha, getting more recipes, and like learning how to make like incorporate some like Indian flavors into my food because like I really miss Indian food.
Completely. It always looks. I don't know who it is that I watch, but they pop up in my YouTube shorts all the time, and they make Indian food.
Mhm.
Every time I watch it, I'm like, I want that so badly.
Neha will tell me that like, oh, I don't know how to cook. Like, I don't know how to do this. Also, I'm making like dal rice or poha and like all these other like she cooks like all the time, and she's like, tell me she doesn't know how to cook. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Cooking casually for like every meal. How dare you?
Yeah. I gotta use it on the mini-art. I do too. I want a shiny mini-art so bad. I'm collecting all of the different colors of mini-art. So I feel you. I need the shiny one. I gotta do it eventually. I actually have a mini-art outbreak, but I only have like an hour and a half left to do it, which would be difficult because I'm still hunting tadpoles.
I have no idea what this means.
Don't worry about it. This is for me and Raptor.
Oh God. All right. With that though, I actually am starting to get hungry, and I do want to make dinner.
I just ate. I'm already hungry again.
Wow,
I'm gonna go eat something sweet.
Well, you're gonna eat some what?
I'm gonna go eat something sweet.
Sweet. I heard wheat, and I'm like, why would King eat raw wheat?
I'm gonna eat some wheat.
Minior is kind of a pain in the ass to catch. I'm sure whatever that Pokemon is probably a. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
What do you think it is? What do you think? Before you look it up, what do you think it is?
What I think Minior is I think they are like a Minotaur looking like little like probably like a little cutie like bull kind of looking thing, kind of like a Taurus, but not.
God, that would be cool, wouldn't it? You're gonna be wildly disappointed.
And there we go. I am wildly disappointed. This is a meteor.
I don't know what you're expecting.
You bastard.
But look, shiny form. It's guess which one its shiny form is?
Is it pink?
No.
Is it the black?
Yeah.
I like this.
Look how cool it is.
That
It's
is
so
really
nice.
cool looking. Mini or I get it. Okay. Why does it have huge nips? You Yam's asking the real questions here.
Those are its eyes.
Nipples. Anyway. Anyway.
You leave Minior alone. I love Minior.
I love having thoughtful conversations with you, King, and I've really appreciated having you on here. We've done so much. We've said so many things. Tell the people where to watch your videos and such. I'm telling them anyway.
There you go there, please.
There we go.
King of Archers. I'm King of Archers everywhere.
King of Archers. Go watch King of Archers on YouTube. Go watch King of Archers on TikTok. Go watch King of Archers on Twitch. You can watch their save VODs and everything.
There's no save VODs.
Don't watch their save VODs.
My save VODs are King of Vodchers, which is incredibly clever.
Go watch King of Vodchers.
I also have an alt account called King of Altchers. Which I thought was really good.
One day I'll be able to redeem ad time in this stream. One day soon. But it is not this day. For this day I end stream. Be sure to check me out here on my socials, my Discord.
If I had known
my new video on Fearin'. And I gotta see if there's anyone else who's live right now. I don't even know. I don't think there is. At the very least, yeah. Nobody that I know. We could raid the Smite channel.
That would be stupid.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No,
Smite
free
2.
everyone. Just free everyone.
Yeah.
Don't succumb them to Smite.
Yeah, here, fuck you. Watch my latest video.
Go watch that. Everyone go raid his video.
Yeah. Raid the video. Raid the video.
Go type in very cool video. I can't wait for the next one.
Like legitimately, actually, I do want to point this out, y'all. If you ever want to help someone with their video, if you think it's not like, comments especially help so fucking much with videos. Like, you have no idea. Like, The videos I get comments on get recommended and pushed out so much more consistently than ones you get like a few comments on, even like if the topic is more widespread. Like seriously, this isn't like you don't need to comment on my videos, but just keep this in mind. Any kind of comment, no matter what it is, helps a video significantly.
On his video specifically. He won't say it, but I will.
Fuck off. Also, sign up for Smite 2 on the Smite 2 website. Where you can get you can sign up for the alpha that comes out this spring.
Worst.
It looks so good though. I'm really excited for it. I'm really fucking excited. It's actually got me playing Smite again.
I am admittedly excited for you. I'm mostly teasing.
Smite!
Whoa, Trigun. Whoa,
wow.
Hold on.
What?
Complete series, $31. Are you joking?
Wait, what? The complete series of Trigun's $31?
What am I doing here? I gotta go buy this later.
Canadian dollars? That's nothing. Anyway. Treaty, we're talking about ending the stream because we're ending the stream. I'll be back next week with possibly Tiny Ghost. Maybe not. Depends on what Gobi's up to. But we have other things planned, and I'm working on some more guests going down the line here. But keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for a video on Goblin Slayer coming out next week. You're gonna hear my unfiltered thoughts on why Goblin Slayer is something. It's something. It's definitely something. You'll hear about it. Anyway, I hate how even when I decide not to stream, I always still want to. I understand you. You are plugged in on streaming, and I think it makes sense for your personality because like you're very much. But yeah. Oh, nice! And Yume's halfway through editing a thing that will possibly announce soon. I'm excited for y'all to hear about that because I got a cool thing that we're doing with Yume and I are doing. But yeah, be sure to check out my videos. Check out King's new video with King's Minecraft stuff. A lot of you Minecraft simps. Go watch Minecraft King because King is a great Minecrafter. And I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a great night. I hope y'all have a great whatever it is you're fucking having. And stay rad. And goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Fuck off. Goodbye.